following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Previously, on the Gold Rocks power core, Svetlana frets about the fate of the newspaper. Spectra sweats at a steam plant. The gamers, and the Black Knight Einsoft broods in his basement. The team later follow up on Soviet's lead on Dadstro at the steam plant. Soviet then gives Dadstro a super weapon from a secret cold storage facility, and the heroes are chased by a new type of Guardian robot, and are able to escape by sabotaging the WCOC transmitter. The team are soon sent after Dadstro at the Museum of Natural History and Ruby Crystals of Burma, where the Black Knight's arm is exploded off his suit, and Soviet turns against the team to protect her dad. Soviet is quickly and easily neutralized. The spirit of Magnus identifies the mask Dadstro wears as the fabled mask of Lana Rue the Mad, possibly placed upon him as a curse. The Black Knight stabs Dadstro through the gut with his katana, and Dadstro makes his final escape after psychologically attacking the armored hero. With Dadstro perhaps missing and presumed dead, the team return to their base to decide what their next adventure will be now that they have stopped the rampage of the most potentially damaging villain in the world.
We had to see Mr. Seto in Supply.
Oh, why didn't you say so, Mr. Seto? Of course.
Thank you.
36.
Thank you. Go inside, sweat the card, press floor 36.
That was unpleasant. Yes, it was.
We'll get it right next time.
That would be wise. Haven't we had a busy day?
Yes.
Such exciting and daring adventures. Or should I say dadventures?
What? What are you
You
talking
seem
about?
to know an awful lot.
Oh, here's your floor. Ding! What are you doing while the Ringling brothers here are...
I'm going to go home and try to get out of this suit that is melted together in some places.
Awesome. Okay. We'll catch up with you in a minute. So, you're on floor 36. An Amazonian jungle stretches out ahead of you. It's some reason not as hot as it is in Cold Rocks right now, but it's still hot.
Yeah. What the mugginess. At least Cold Rocks has a dry heat. This is
A
like...
large-lipped native peers out of the jungle with a blowpipe.
No, wait! Here to see Mr. Sato.
Gulade?
Yes.
In supply.
In supply, of course.
Gimudai.
Thank you.
Leads you through the jungle till eventually you come to a grass hut lit with burning torches on the outside. Inside you find a primitive looking man with one of those huge kite-sized masks.
Is the inside a hut though, or is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Mr. Sato.
Yeah, have a seat.
Thank you.
Okay,
Have a
so
seat.
it's really cool that you could come out this evening, what with how busy you are and all. Is there anything in particular we could do for you here at Kyber?
If you could provide any possible information or direct us to where we could find information on the Mask of Land with Mad, that would be very appreciative.
Well, of course, yeah. Mask of Lanaru the Mad. You can find that information on the 100th floor, room 1. Is there anything else we can do for you here today?
No, I believe that's it.
You were
have
there to drop
anything?
off the book.
Do I have that though?
Yes.
Yeah.
You've got it. Okay.
We acquired this in our travels.
Oh, well, so let me have a look at that. Wow. Hey, this is really relevant. My box tells me that we don't have this in the library. We could be looking at an unknown volume of Mundus here. Wow, this is a really great find. Is there anything we can exchange for it?
Well, I
Because we'd really love to add it to the collection.
need to discuss what he wanted to trade with it, but I think anything that...
Perhaps you could just tell us something in the future. We can't think of anything right now,
We'll
but
put a credit on your account under, what was it? Oh, here we go. Associates of Rhodes, James.
sure.
Okay. Thank you. Is there anything
you.
else I can help you with here?
I think that that will be enough for now.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Hey, no problem. Stop by any time.
That's for Danya.
No, you'd have to try the dead thing here. It's alright. I'll carry on.
Wow, what a nice pair of kids.
So we'll go to the 100th floor.
Which Dr. Bob Ross? Yes.
Happy little dream.
Oh, Mr. Settle's dropping bombs like it's Guernica. 35 years, Air Force, United States of America.
And I'll return to the elevator.
Okay. You're in the elevator.
Swipe. I don't know if you have to swipe the card again, but swipe the card again.
The 100th floor.
104.
Oh, we're going up in the world.
Yes,
That's what
literally.
elevators do, they go up and down. Oh, but this one goes sideways too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And in ways and out ways. And all ways and round ways.
Like the great glass elevator from the
Willy
Charlie
Wonka,
box.
yeah.
Floor 100.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then,
Marble.
ooh.
Purple rug, stitched in gold.
Oh, ostentatious.
These splits.
We'll go
There
to,
are 3 doors.
go to room 1.
Number
Marble
1.
columns. Oh, the one with the statuary.
It says room 1, so we'll go to room 1.
2 heavy gold doors with tight Enochian engravings covering them. Bar your path They are approximately 2 stories tall and about 12 feet wide each, meeting in the middle with a pair of very ornate handles. There is also door knockers and lions' mouths on each one.
I bet if we touch the knockers, they're going to talk to us.
How can they talk? They've got the bars in their mouths.
Yeah, but if you take it out and start talking, guaranteed.
Okay.
I'll go up to the knocker. Knock. Didn't come out.
Come in.
Does the door open?
No.
I'll push the door open.
Okay, strength check.
Strength sucks.
At least roll it.
4.
Can I give him a hand?
So I see him struggling, in other words.
Like a
17.
boss.
The door swings open. You find inside it's very dark. And there's a cone of light ahead of you, illuminating a circle on the marble floor.
This place is fine. Maybe I can come and live here if I ever get kicked out of my apartment from not being able to pay the bill.
What?
You know, I don't have a job anymore. If I can't pay the rent, then I'll get evicted. I'll head towards the light.
Okay.
I'll continue as well.
The doors clump shut behind you. It's hard to make out, but you think you might be in the midst of some raised seating.
Yep.
The 2 that stand before the tribunal today are accused of having knowledge beyond that which they have been prescribed within the circles of magic orders.
Thought this didn't look like a library.
Said that.
Specifically, what are the charges? Professing knowledge of the Mask of Lanaru the Mad, restricted beyond the 3rd circle or lower.
Well, it's hard to not know when you...
Silence!
Let them speak.
Silence! Continue. Specifically, furthermore, the charges that these 2 members are not of any circle or belong to no order. Who speaks for the 2 associates of Rhodes, James?
We speak for ourselves.
So entered. First, you may speak in your defense.
What precisely are the charges?
The charges have been read. Do not waste our time.
No, what are the specifics of the charges?
The specifics are that you have professed knowledge that is forbidden and restricted to you. The Mask of Lanaru the Mad is restricted knowledge. And since you cannot possess this knowledge, you must attest to your guilt or innocence.
Well, I mean, we do
Defend your possession of this knowledge.
When we get attacked by it,
How did you recognize it?
the person told us.
The person.
Whoever was wearing it.
Bong. Falsehood! Take 4 damage. He is briefly on fire and then not.
It would be fire, wouldn't it?
Oh god!
No, it's not. It's not. It's...
Falsehoods are not required here. They are also punished. That's the truth. Quiet, Jimmy. How do you have knowledge? Defend yourselves.
Well, when I was in Jotunheim, I was given almost 20 years worth of magical knowledge in this.
Is it your assertion that this 20 years of magical knowledge contained knowledge of the Mask of Lanaru the Mad?
No.
Wise to stick to the truth. So that is not defense. If you do not wish to speak in your defense, simply say so, and we will begin the punishment.
Well, when somebody is given knowledge, do you punish the person who was told or the person who gave the knowledge?
The knowledge will be expunged.
But we
The
have,
secrets must be preserved.
but we have to stop the bearer of it.
This is not a defense. How did you come by the knowledge? Speak your defense.
I was told to it by a ghost.
Really? You're not gonna gong at that?
Quiet. Be more specific.
A magical ghost?
Specify the ghost's identity.
A spectre.
I knew him as Magnus.
This Magnus has another name. Divulge it to us. Further forestalling will be met with additional punishment.
He is the one who represents us.
Interesting. It is your assertion that an undead haunting of James Rhodes divulged forbidden information.
Yes.
Very well, your defense has been entered. Prosecution will now begin. They possess our forbidden knowledge and should be punished under the articles of the council. It is a mitigating factor that they were divulged this knowledge by a superior level wizard in a moment of duress. The specifics of the situation must be entered first.
Correct! You will tell us the specifics of the situation where this information was divulged.
We were attacked by a man, or it must have been a man wearing the mask.
Have you heard of Dadstro?
Dadstro has been attacking the Cold Rocks area.
This information is known to us. It is your assertion that Dad Stro possesses the mask of Lanaru the Mad?
Yes.
Correct.
This defense is entered. The prosecution may continue. It is entered as a mitigating factor that knowledge of the mask of Lanaru the Mad may be given to those under direct threat of it. This is from the convocation of E ratified in 1463. The interlopers must be granted an innocent status. We would mitigate to not guilty to preserve the possibility of reacquiring a trial in the future.
Accepted. You will be charged as not guilty and punished accordingly.
Thank you.
Now go from this place, and speak not of this mask to anyone, or our retribution will be terrible.
Terrible, terrible, pretty bad. Quiet, Jimmy.
Is that even to you?
Yes.
May I ask something?
Yes?
Is there any information that you could provide us that is not forbidden that would help us perhaps stopping this possessor of the forbidden mask?
No. You must understand that as a artifact imbued with the power of one of the three incarnate forces, he is unstoppable. That artifact cannot be stopped.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Can it be removed?
That information is not known. Now go from this
We did
place.
great damage to him and he ran away, so he can't be all powerful.
It did seem to drain him. I don't know if that's pertinent information for you. But repeated use of the...
You're on the street outside. There was a brief moment of nausea, like you've been on a roller coaster all at once.
He did say it was going to be unpleasant if we talked to him about it, didn't he?
It's not...
Alright, let's go.
Okay. That wasn't very helpful. At least we're not dead. Brain wiped or anything. Though I don't know how happy Magnus is going to be with you. Probably more with me because I'm the one who's pretty much told them who was.
It was both of us. We're both to blame for it.
Oh, well.
Meanwhile, so you arrive at in your back cave, and you step onto the thing,
Yeah.
and it tries to disassemble your arm,
Yeah.
and that hurts. Take 2 damage
Okay.
before you realize, no, your dog move.
Does it keep trying to grab it? Like,
Well, no, because it's pre-programmed position, so he has to
Oh.
keep moving his arm out of the way of it Whereas normally it would be fine. But, when it's like moving... And it occurs to you, I need to not have it go until it meets resistance and then do the thing. I need it to be in a specific place. So I'll change that, you think. It has trouble disassembling your suit, but it does manage to get it off eventually.
Yeah.
Amongst the damages, well, you're missing an arm.
It'll grow back.
The internal systems monitor is disabled. The comlink was cracked. Not functional, so you don't know when that happened.
Yeah.
Your environmental seal is cracked, will need replacing. Your sword is damaged, your gun is in bits, and your enhanced sensory perception package is completely destroyed. It's going to take you at least 3 days to fix if you start now and do nothing else.
Okay.
And if you get help,
Okay.
you can probably reduce it down to 2.5.
I'm gonna head upstairs.
You know what? Fuck it. You head upstairs. You're greeted by your father. Oh.
Dad?
So, what's with the balaclava? It's not exactly cold outside.
I was chilly.
I understand. I like chili too. You have a fun night out?
Yeah.
Well, don't stay out too much later. You got a big week ahead.
Yeah. Dad?
Hmm.
You know, like I love you, right?
I know, son. I have always been proud of you.
Thanks, Dad.
You have a hug moment.
Yeah.
Your mother will be back tomorrow. But you'll be busy, so I'll get back on you, girl.
Okay.
Be careful out there, there's evil maniacs on the loose.
Yeah, you too.
Mm-hmm.
I'll head to the telephone.
Okay. You're intercepted by a butler.
Charles.
Oh, good. One was terribly worried, sir.
Oh, the comlink broke. I don't know when.
Unfortunately, I dispatched the jet.
Oh.
You may need to recover it, sir.
Oh.
The jet, by the way, is based off of an an XB-70 Valkyrie. Those of you who know what one of those is.
Well,
It was this colossal, giant, big Mark III bomber design that never quite got off the ground.
Well, that explains how it got the suit off the ground.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So where will I find it?
And it's currently circling the lower regions of the city, sir. Should I have the chopper stand by? Or will Sir also require a refueling of the suit before he retrieves it?
Well, the suit is broken right now.
Should I dust off the Mark 0?
Yes.
Very good.
Right, I got some time, so I will use the telephone.
Okay. It is going to take you half an hour to get into that thing.
Yes. Right. I'm going to ring his house.
Okay. MacGruder residence?
Can I speak to River?
Yes, may I say who's calling?
Thomas Drake. I'm a friend of Xander's.
Thomas Drake. I know your mother.
Oh, damn.
Indeed. We're in the same field, broadly speaking,
Oh, okay.
though one hardly manages to compete. Yes? River.
Oh,
I run through it.
what?
Never mind.
So, I was wondering if I might be able to get your help with something.
Okay, great. How does my brother know Thomas Drake? And I'm assuming you're Lyle being an ass.
Nope. Okay,
Thomas Drake.
We actually...
Mr. Handsome in the fancy hats and the social events.
We literally talked to
The
her
crippled
today about,
Oh, you butt monkey. Hang on a minute, I'll have to go to the room.
Okay.
Okay, it's safe to talk now.
Right. So, I was wondering if I could get your help with something. And namely, I need to rebuild my suit.
I should imagine so.
Yeah. So I figured we could, make a bit of a deal.
A deal. Like, I tricked my brother into helping you, which is going to be the easiest thing in the world. And... what?
And I'll try to help you get your arm off.
And you know about that, huh? Interesting. I have just gonna have to have a really big conversation with my beloved brother about what he tells people. So, the arm off, huh? And you have experience in microengineering, advanced alien technology, biosynth fusion? Because I do, and that hasn't helped.
Well, 1 out of 3, but I'm a quick learner.
1 out of 3, huh? We might be able to make a deal, but I have to tell you, I don't know anything about over-engineered large iron suits. I mean, okay, I basically have a self-taught engineering degree, but that might not be enough. Really, I think what you need is my brother.
Well, if you say so.
And you must never tell him I said that.
Anyway, I'll be starting at Smart Labs on, Monday.
I'll be finishing on Sunday.
Oh. Well, I'll keep an ear out to see if I can find out anything pertinent to your situation.
Thank you.
Well, if you could send him over when he gets home, then.
Oh, I will. I'll send him right over.
Thanks.
I haven't asked what you're doing.
Well, now that we're back at their base, we'll be just going to stick around and make it a bit more homey for the owl, etc. Work out where all the lights are, make it dark, turn on some of the things. Because I'm leaving it there overnight.
Well, your dad isn't actually in town, so you could probably just take the owl home.
It might happen again.
No, because if the dad sort of comes back there, that way it can just run.
Yeah.
Nothing left.
Okay, so eventually you two arrive back at base.
And a lot of your lights are off.
No, we'll be only in the outs in the garage at the moment. Is there anything else we have to do tonight?
Unless Deadstra makes another appearance.
Might go home. I'll see if I
Think
can get a hold of
We do have to, when it's 11 PM, we do have to be at Reagan Memorial Park.
Oh, that's right, we do too. I better do that first.
But only one of us has to go to that. If you're busy, I can always go there.
I did promise River I'll see her tonight.
But then, go ahead, I'll sort out the drop.
Any problems, just give me a call.
Sure, no problem.
So I'll head home.
I'll give you a call if he's got any info on plasma for you already. I don't know if he was, but I knew he was going to look into it.
Okay, so who wants to be dealt with first then?
I think
Will he be leaving?
Yeah,
unless it's pretty much close to 11, in which case
Sure, why not?
Soviet will go to the usual drop point.
Okay, so we'll deal with the drop first. You're waiting by the edge of the fountain, which is off and empty. It's filled with sand for some reason and a cow's skull. Don't know why, because that means it's dry.
When Nikita was decorating.
You see a large, burly shape come towards you with a slim shape on its arm. They appear to be laughing and talking with each other, and then they stop as they see you. Are you in costume?
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, hello. We were just leaving. Good evening.
Have a good night.
Soviet? No. Soviet is a big hammer and sickle. No, the other Soviet, the one that's from here. The one that's from earlier. No, I don't know. You're such an idiot, Boris.
I'll continue to wait.
Okay, an old woman hobbles up and sits next to you.
Nice snack for a walk.
She's wearing dark sunglasses, a curly white earpiece, and is carrying a sort of a black attaché case. Completely incongruous to the rest of her outfit.
Subtle.
And she looks over at you and she says, "The moon's awfully full tonight, dear."
All the better to see you with.
On a night like this, you really should leave your pies on the window so to cool.
Yes, but then the birds could get them. One must be wary.
That's why one should always be prepared,
I am prepared.
dearie. I believe we're done here.
Have a good evening.
I've made the drop! Inappropriate jobs for loud people, number 7. Secret agent.
Larry literally starts walking away and she hears that and goes... then carries on.
Ladder. Old woman.
And I'll head back to the base.
Okay, you arrive home. Your mother answers the door.
Oh, hey, Mum.
Well, the prodigal son returns, having left his sister home alone.
No, she said she was going to her friend's house tonight. Did she not? Oh.
Ear. Just because you have a job, don't think you're any more irresponsible than you can already behave. My God, Xander, I thought I raised you up better than this. I really did think that you were getting started about Your father's still around. God knows what he'd think.
Cuts like a knife.
Still, I suppose I shouldn't expect any more of you.
I have been trying.
Yes, you have been.
Did you have a good trip?
It was informative.
Right, I better go up and see how River is anyway.
You didn't tell me you were friends with Thomas Drake.
Oh, yeah.
You know, his mother's quite an exceptional surgeon.
He may have mentioned something like that. Why, do you know her well?
Not personally, we work in different circles. By reputation, though. And of course the family. And
Oh, yeah, everyone knows the family.
well then, I suppose you better get on upstairs. Also, I found this modern art masterpiece in the trash. It's like a solid thing of porridge. Like where you drooped it in, it had just sort of stayed in shape.
What has River been doing with that?
I thought she turned it all into...
You can't lie to me.
I never said I was lying. I cooked it, but I don't know.
This is cooked. Macerated is better. You do know you're supposed to add water to porridge.
I did.
Or milk, or some form of liquid.
I did.
I mean, we could use this as a plaster cast. If it wasn't more expensive than plaster of Paris.
I love you too, Mum. Go upstairs.
Come in.
I'll go in.
Yeah, you open the first door and close it. And then the second interior door clicks and slides open.
Yeah. What do you do if Mum comes in?
She doesn't see this.
So she sees a projection or something.
Yeah. See that little rail around the edge up there?
Yeah.
Lasers. They shoot little projections into the corneas of your eyes. It's totes safe. You've been in here tons of times and never noticed.
They've been shot by lasers.
They're like little projectors, not like
super grade 2 lasers or anything. I made it out of a bunch of laser pointers and a... Anyway, you need to go to Thomas Drake's house
Why?
to help him fix his Batman armor. Wait, not Batman armor.
Batmage.
His Black Knight armor.
Okay.
Because it got all wrecked up while you were fighting Dadstro with Thomas Drake. Also, I know he's like your super pal, but the fuck do you get off telling him about my problem?
No, I don't remember doing that.
He has very specific knowledge.
I did ask for more plasma, but from Mr. X.
Shouldn't need that for a while.
Well, you never gave me an exact answer, so
It's a variable thing that depends entirely upon...
how often you use it, correct?
I thought that was the case. It turns out no.
No.
At the moment, my count theory is sunspots.
Which is causing the heat in Nevada. No,
I thought that was global warming.
that's a myth.
Is it?
Don't know.
Well, you're part of the problem then, you dangerous right-wing radical.
No, because I'm a mutant. It's always a mutant's fault.
You're lucky it's safe to talk in here.
Well, yeah, I assumed that after you mentioning Thomas Drake and his magical armour.
Yes. As tempting as it would be to get inside that, I have a feeling you're probably better suited, so I'm firing you over there.
He asked for your help.
Yeah, but really, what actual good would I be? Seriously?
I don't know how helpful I would be.
This is the girl who set all this up.
Well, you know, you're a programmer and
Oh, I could,
engineer, and you really want to look in there, so... I mean, I've had a look at the vehicle. He has nothing to teach me in terms of that. It's a fairly standard cold fusion core.
standard.
I mean, the military's only a couple of years away from actually developing that themselves, from what I can gather from Uncle Lewis and the brief trips into the military base I've...
What?
How about you forget I said that, and I forget you told him all about my problems. Okay, great!
Okay. I'll
Could have been take your daughter to work day.
Jeez. Take your niece to work.
Sorry.
Right, I'll yeah, it's a bit of a distance to drive.
You need help getting there?
It's a bit far to walk too.
Go get your rubber band game, turn into it, and come back to me. Anyway, 5 minutes later, he bounces into your room, into your property,
You
bounces
literally
off your
smash through a
property,
window.
and into the pool.
I'm still getting into this fucking suit.
I'll get it out of the pool and
Hey, you're probably thankful that
Hold
would
on.
have stopped
Yeah.
you.
First,
You were just going
change. No effect.
Oh, true fact.
Yep. And then I will get out of the pool, and then I'll
change back.
actually, because I still look like myself, I'm a bit just stretchier.
So bring yourself out.
Well, I'm rubber
Would
suit.
work.
Yeah. So I'll go to his front door.
Okay. Good evening.
Hi, is Thomas here?
Master Drake is rather engaged for the evening.
He's expecting me.
Yes, he is, sir. Very well. Please enter the withdrawing room. Follow me.
I'll follow.
You are led into a lavish parlor. Please take a seat. Leave. Okay, so you've finally managed to climb into your 13-foot tall prototype failure.
You know, it's just embarrassing to be in this thing. Let's just get this over with.
Okay. So you leave,
Yeah.
get the jet
Yeah.
to pick you up,
Yeah.
fly it back to where it's supposed to be,
Yeah.
go back home.
Yeah.
An hour later, the butler comes back in, having confirmed with you. This way, sir. Library, bookcase, bat poles. It's an elevator. Okay, so yeah, you arrive as the machine is taking apart a huge suit. It has bits of iron bolted together and not really trimmed too well. It looks like crap.
That's a great backup suit.
Oh my god. Did you have to come in right now?
Don't look at me! Don't look at me!
This is embarrassing.
Well, my work here is done.
Well, you see, the other one's,
In pieces.
yeah. And I needed to get the jet back, so I had to use this.
Why don't you just remote it back?
I think I hear Master Bruce calling. To be fair, the remote was jammed.
Yeah, but
The feedback from his suit. So anyway,
Because of reason.
while this is happening, Soviet, you'll arrive back at your apartment.
In my apartment,
You were going. Oh, sorry, at the base.
Base,
As you
yeah.
were going at the base, you arrive back at the base.
which isn't far from the park, so.
No.
And then once I've gone down and I'm in the conference room, then I'll open up the envelope and.
It's a
Oh,
briefcase.
since the briefcase is done, I'll open up the briefcase.
Okay, the briefcase is padded, and inside are 3 little blue glowing vials about this big, about an inch across. They appear to be filled with a glowing blue liquid.
Sweet. Is there anything else, like in any of the sleeves of the briefcase, like an envelope or a note or anything else in there?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
This would be approximately half what you were able to steal the first time you stole
Okay.
some.
3 vials. Can I gauge approximately how much is in each?
Well, like I said, in all there'd be
Yeah.
about half what you.
Yeah, but how much is like? It's 3. Do you want to know how many at a guess liters it
Oh,
would be? Or?
total maybe a liter.
Gamer, you there?
Hello?
Soviet here. I've got back after the drop-off.
Yep.
There's about a liter of in 3 vials of liquid here for Moraine.
Yep, alright.
So you might want to pass that on if she's already not listening in.
Probably got it off.
Okay.
Alright, thank you.
And I'll store it safely in one of our lockers.
That's one thing we've got to fix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it to store it.
Okay. You can witness this if you want.
Yes, well, I would have just been hanging out and watching it from a distance, but otherwise just waiting for Soviet to leave, because I'm not going home tonight. Because Dad's Stro was at my apartment.
Okay, well, eventually you'll get home.
That's where there's places to sleep.
It's fairly late, so I'll just go to sleep for the night.
Well, I was going to say, you know, outside your door, there's someone slumped outside your door.
I'll
You're immediately overcome with concern because it's your dad, and he appears to be hurt. You believe he is your dad intrinsically.
No, because you said she slept and she.
No, that broke that command because he said until you wake. You believe it is your dad intrinsically, and he has been mugged, it seems.
Daddy, what happened?
Oh, some young criminals, they attacked me for money, but I had none. So they stabbed me.
Oh no, we have to get you to a hospital.
Yes, you should call for ambulance quickly.
Okay, I will.
Open up the door and rush over to the phone and dial
The
911.
thing is, you're opening up your door,
Yeah.
and you feel a hand on your shoulder, and you feel a piercing pain in your spine as a combat knife point sticks out of your tummy. This is revenge for what you did to me.
Daddy! Why, Daddy?
You will never overcome Dad's throne. I will be back.
from
Well, he
that?
tells you it's Dadstro,
Yeah.
you were aware it's Dadstro, but still that conflicts with Dad stabbed me, and it's kind of
Yeah.
weird.
On that if
So
I'm
staggering forward into your apartment, you collapse onto the floor of your apartment,
rolling. And then I'll...
feeling a strange numbness in your legs. You guys are going to be working on the suit for the next 2 days,
Yep.
I guess. Okay, give me a roll to repair that.
Then what do I need? My IT or?
Do you got any mechanics or anything?
I got technology.
That'll do.
I crit fail.
27.
I thought you
He
did too,
points out
because from
your
this angle that
he-
looks like a 1.
He
but
points
it's
out your
a 7.
crit failure,
So it just makes it.
so you need to roll again.
Critical success.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, since I just basically stabbed you in the back
Literally.
with your dad.
It has been a bad night to be so weird. Burned.
That's every night.
Someone hates me.
So what's your okay? Crit succeed and
26.
brilliant. Yeah, okay. So you're going to be finished by Sunday afternoon, like around sort of 1ish.
Yep.
And that's assuming you stop for about 8 hours sleep each, and you stop to do necessary things like eat and play video games for half an hour
And Pope.
and poop. Although honestly, I think he's sort of anal retentive enough to go without pooping for 2 days just to fix his suit, and then shit when it's done.
It's a reward to myself.
Oh shit, when I'm done mending.
So is there actually any conversation at all you want to have during that time?
I'll be asking about the basic design of the suit and talk about comms, about how we can improve our comms and stuff.
Doing some rolls for that. If we bounce
How your
ideas off
sis-
each other.
How your
Sure.
sister's mad at you because he told you that he knows everything? Is that going to come up?
What do you want? Insight? I think. Oh no, it was
Yeah, let's get some insight just to see.
24.
Insight, which is off intelligence, isn't it?
Awareness.
Awareness. 10.
Yeah, you think you have some new ideas actually about those comms. Working together, you should actually be able to come up with a small electronic board that you could add to the things that would actually rotate frequencies around mid-call. And if you can sync them all up at the same time, then that would actually provide a great deal of additional security against not only tapping but tracing.
And then there was the single links to only call people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all.
So you've come up with ideas for that.
Can't think if there's anything else that we needed to discuss. Comms is important. Upgrading the base. Security. Because we can't move the display.
I mean, I probably could.
Yeah, but the more often we move it, the more he may pick up things we're trying to keep. He doesn't know where that is, and
Yes, he does. There's no way he doesn't know where that is.
he keeps asking us. So I'd rather let it think. But then if we move it, he might be able to find where yours is, and I'd rather keep.
Oh, I suppose. I mean, I do have ways to redirect signals, but that is pretty advanced tech. I'd have to think for a while how to bounce a signal off something like that.
The other thing I need to try is see if I can mould and form my piece of crowl, which I'll show you. I've got a piece of crowl.
This is interesting to you. It's unlike the last time you've seen a fragment similar to this. This is still got the coloration and markings of Krell Battle Steel, which is a sort of a dark material. The look and effect that the BlizzCon exclusive Bastion skin has, that sort of is a black metal with a glossy sort of green sheen on it that when you move it moves around a bit.
So it still has that, unlike the last piece you saw, which was more of a sort of a cobalt bluish color.
It was hard to find. Nothing.
It's just to try, see if I can change things.
Oh.
It suggested to me that we could do other things with it.
Yeah. That might not
What pizza did you want,
necessarily be
Ken?
a good idea.
I'll get a deluxe.
Well, for other people, for me, it's different.
Well, I just think you should be cautious when, if you plan to do something like that.
Oh, I'll do it under a controlled situation, obviously. I mean, as I say, yeah, obviously I'll do it under controlled situations, and but yeah, if it can help, what I do really need to do is get a hold of. Anyway, I've got to carry on with this. Is there anything else? Is there a better way? I know this is one of your suit, but is there a better way of actually making a bit more user-friendly, as in smaller, more agile?
Not with these material.
Well, that's what I'm working on, but again, it comes down to materials. You see, a lot of the materials I would want to make something like that.
A military grade, and you can't get your hands on a lot of the stuff.
Exactly. Like, this is all pretty, you can make this with most civilian things.
So, because we've come across a few things in our time, military craft crash, blown up, bits and pieces like that, so give you a chance to actually get some stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. I mean, it would be easier if the suit was more efficient at,
What are you doing during the weekend?
That first night, because of the whole dad story, was stay at the base overnight.
So the question is, which room did you stay in? Because there's a bed in the
Well, I was thinking the medical.
yeah, there's a bed in the medical room.
Oh dear God.
Yeah. Does he roll? No, he's actually good now, so you're all right. Well, we don't know.
So yes, it's that. Then I will have work in the morning. So assuming Dr. Goodman doesn't happen to me, I'll sleep on the bed in the medical wing, and then in the morning I have to leave the owl at the base, take the train back into town, pick up the bike, the Vespa, go home, get changed into more appropriate work clothes, to work for the day, which is at the Steamworks.
Okay, alright, so you work a couple of days at the Steamworks. That'll be fine, you can get paid for that.
So the question is, have you let me play on your computer?
Locked.
Yeah, I guess it's just you two, so go.
So why won't you let? Because I'd be able to find things and help you with things if you.
well, I mean, like, I keep all my most private things on there, or just rather you're not come across them.
Why would I be snooping around your stuff?
Because that's what you do.
There's only Dr. No, I didn't even snoop Dr. Goodman stuff.
I don't know. I
You
just,
should like to have full access to his machine.
I still have full access to his machine.
I just know that if you got on there once, you would have full access to it, so...
Forever.
Well, it's helped us in the past. I mean, I was able to get into DMP for a bit and to the police.
Not telling you anything you don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it isn't helpful, I just prefer you don't do it to me.
No, that's fine. It's yours. It's not like a
Roll resistance.
all good. Roll 16, so
Incidentally, you will have dropped rubber band form during
I did. And I've already flipped.
But yes, nothing good.
No, it's all good, but nothing that's useful. I don't have enough stuff to spend.
Mac and cheese, wasn't it?
So how did your meeting with the...
Yeah, that went really horribly.
Well, you're still here, so it couldn't have gone too badly.
They did say that we can name anything for that book
Not anything, but
within reason, but they're very, very keen to keep that book.
A favor from the council.
So we've got a favour. Yeah, I think we might need to use it to not get us killed.
You didn't bring. I hope you didn't mention the mask at all.
That's why we were there.
Secret keeper Soviet.
Yeah, it was brought up, and then we got.
Didn't Magnus explicitly tell you to not tell the council?
Yes, he did.
He did.
Don't worry, she's been punished for this.
No, after being put in front of a tribunal, it's sort of everything, we sort of lost our minds. It's sort of being told that if they felt like they were going to wipe our brains. Sort of.
This is why you shouldn't have brought up the mask.
I didn't.
Oh, well, I'm sorry for getting short with you then. Well, that paper might actually come in useful because chances are Spectra's gonna get pulled up on unregistered use of magic, unsanctioned use of magic. So we might be able to get her out of spellhold.
Yeah, that might help.
Smart. I was doing this. This one was going to be super cool. You were going to love it.
Didn't love the last one.
Oh, you did. You enjoyed every fucking minute of
Yeah,
that.
right up till George.
How often do you get to have a boss fight against your own car?
Street Fighter. Oh wait, no, that's that one guy's car. Hang on. There's got to. I suplexed a train in one of the in Final Fantasies.
Yeah, but was it yours?
It was my bitch.
On Transformers Devastation, you fight
Vehicles,
Sure.
but they're not yours
They're
unless
not.
you're Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Everyone's your bitch.
I only play Sideswipe.
I'm swinging long and low, Megatron. Holy crap, what is that? Wrong sounding blaster cannon.
Right, so, you wake up, staring at a real bright light.
Can I do this? 'Cause I'm not sure what the condition of my hands and feet are and
Yeah,
everything.
you can do that. There's an IV in your arm.
I got through.
Huh? Oh, she's awake.
Nikita?
I found you bleeding.
Oh, thank you, Nikita, my friend.
Whatever she
Touching moment. Yeah, Dr. Wolfman has healed your injuries and restored the usefulness of your legs.
You were going to be a paraplegic.
I got stabbed in the spine
She might have got playing tennis this year.
by Daddy.
Your dad did this? He should be punished.
Oh, it wasn't. But it was.
Okay, she's in delirium. Evil mutant, who is necessary at this particular point.
He's not evil.
He's a wolf man. He has adventures in your blood.
You call me delirious?
You're currently the one with half a pint missing and in the hospital bed looking all stabbed and...
Oh, thank you again,
So why
Nikita.
did your dad stab... Well, the thing you thought was your... Oh, you were still delirious from the heat and you thought it was your dad, so it was just a mugger. Oh... I need to be around you more constantly, ever vigilant, waiting for evil mutants to strike. Because you're not one of them.
Dr. Wolfman.
Dr. Wolfman's just like...
Mutant plasma. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
I'll be fine, Nikita. Thank you so much for helping me. I owe you.
That's what friends are for.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't just leave you there bleeding and dying. Like a...
Bleeding, dying person.
Yeah!
It's okay, you don't need to worry. You can go home. What day is it?
It's like Sunday.
I was out for a whole day.
Technically 2. It was a Friday night we found you.
Yeah. What time is it then?
It's like 1 in the afternoon.
Oh. When can I go home, Doctor?
Take this suppository.
Can you roll over? Nikita, you might not want to see this.
Might not want to see. Oh my god!
What tastes like pill?
There, that should be a lot better.
Oh,
Is it coming in clearly?
yes. Thank
Very
you.
good,
Thank
very
you,
good.
Dr. Wolfman.
Magnificent. What? Why are you looking at me that strange way?
Nothing. When can I go home?
I'd like to keep you under observation for the rest of the day, so this evening.
Okay.
Your friend's really very strange.
She's been getting increasingly...
Erratic, unstable, and irrational.
Yes.
These are the effects of some kind of massive electrochemical destabilization in her brain.
You should have a look at her.
Unfortunately, because I am a wolf man, she will not let me near her, even though I look completely human right now.
Then how does she know you're a wolf man?
She hasn't taken the translator suppository. Also, my name is Dr. Wolfman.
If she hasn't ever taken one, she can take the normal one though.
Nikita, have you been feeling okay lately?
Yes. How are you understanding the evil man?
You just saw the thing he put inside me, right?
That does that? Oh my god, he is evil! Can he invent a pill? Or an injection?
Yeah, can't you?
Actually, yes. I have an injection.
Why did you do... Why did you go...
This one lasts longer and is more convenient and less humiliating.
Less humiliating.
Most people hate needles. Also, do you have any idea how long it takes to sterilize a needle?
Like a minute?
Yeah. Anyway,
But, Nikita, you seem to...
Anyway, normally this service is like extremely cheap, but I've had to do a lot of surgery on your spine.
Okay.
You're not going to scar because I'm fantastic at what I do. But it is going to cost you 2 big ones.
$2?
Grand.
$2,000?
You know, for spinal surgery that saves your life, that ain't bad in this country. Don't worry, I'm easy on terms. I know about your...
I just lost my job.
Oh dear, and you almost lost your life too. That's terrible. I understand your dad did this, you were saying.
No, but yes.
And I thought your friend was weird.
And have you heard the news reports about Dadstro?
Ah, of course. It all fits together. Yeah, you guys have just finished reconditioning Tiff's suit.
You know, there's some things you can do with your systems. Just streamline them, but better than this.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are. I'm not exactly a computer whiz here.
Well, I mean, you could, and I'll suggest a few things.
Okay, let's get some insight.
Which be off my own computer.
How about we turn it so it's leaning on the
Makes sense.
laptop instead?
So it's just off my IT. So it's 32
Now roll insight.
insight,
See how much of that you can creatively apply.
which was awareness. It's 12.
Yeah, okay.
But unfortunately, I'd have to have access to the thing you won't give me access to,
Or a computer.
or a
something.
computer of some sort. Whatever interface with the system.
Yeah. I mean, like, just not right now. Maybe another time.
Because your whole reboot system is slow. The way that the whole interface is so sluggish.
And pedantic.
I mean, you could make it so that your reaction time would be increased.
Yeah, well, I studied engineering and physics, not IT. I'm not exactly a master.
Now, this wouldn't take long to do. I mean, probably the rest of the afternoon to give you a basic design and build.
Let me just jump on your computer and show you.
I already said it once, and
Well, go ahead then.
so I resisted putting anything on it.
Okay.
I'm just going to be
The
on faith.
the computer activates.
Yep.
There's several menu options for you to choose from. Design intent, CAD, computer-aided design programs, diary, criminals, crimes, Charles, Cold Rock's Action Patrol, and interface.
I'll go interface. I mean, there's a roll to resist.
Yeah. From here, you can make the changes you need.
Yep. What would you like? Another
I want an IT roll.
IT roll. Shit. 37.
Jesus! Pumping crap!
Yep. I rolled a 17.
It would have to be.
Yeah.
Okay, you take the afternoon doing that. First thing that happens in the evening is you're released.
Okay. Did Nikita stay the whole time? Or
Yeah.
did she did? Oh.
Did you convince her to take the pill?
Maybe
No, I'm sure
injection.
we could. I could translate
Because
for
the
her.
first one was a pill.
Oh.
We got the pill first, but that pill only works the once.
Oh.
Thank you again so much,
Then you think it was a
Nikita,
suppository.
for helping me. You
Okay.
saved my life, I owe you.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, this means I get to choose the movie.
Sure.
Next time we watch a movie.
Oh, I have a question too.
Mm-hmm.
How much was the tennis tournament prize money per chance?
$2,000.
It's funny you should ask. Since you're an amateur, you don't get the purse. You just get the trophy.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything you wanted to do?
I really have stayed up later than I should. I said I'd help Dad help clean out some of the shop.
You go do that. It's
That was
okay.
days ago.
Oh,
I'm sure I can get home fine.
You sure? You don't need me to carry you home?
Let me just walk me to my door and then you can go and help your dad.
Okay.
That makes you feel better.
There is a disorienting and nauseating blur of speed, and suddenly you are outside your door.
There. Sorry it took so long.
Do you vomit? Because that's a lot of speed.
I don't know how Nikita works. Like whether she puts some kind of
The
bubble.
Speed Force protects you.
There we go. That's scary.
What happened?
Oh no.
She's
This is
delirious.
what happens to you, the wicked mutants. They rob your memory. Dad stabbed you, but it wasn't Dad or something.
No.
I found you bleeding.
I know this.
Rushed you to the doctor as fast as I could. The doctor turned out to be a mutant.
Look, Nikita, I know this, but we talked about you walking me home and then we were just at home. Did I pass out or something?
Oh, you must have. You must go to bed. You must be sleepy from loss of blood.
Okay, I'll go get some sleep.
Yeah, let me at least help you up.
Thank you.
You're outside your door.
You don't seem to have keys anywhere on you.
Oh.
Fudge.
What are you doing?
Where did that come from? I checked there.
Maybe you didn't check deep enough.
Also, the invitation.
Are you having fun?
Fudge.
Yeah.
Oh, forgot that was there.
Yeah.
I hope it's not too old.
Juan Lopez. Have a cup.
Have a card.
Must have got stuck in the fudge. Okay, I open the door and head inside.
You make sure you sleep rest.
I will. Thank you again. I owe you.
Bye.
Bye.
He's gone.
I will close and lock the door. I will not go to bed straight away. I will do what I was going to do on this weekend before I got stabbed, and Svetlana will sit down and peruse her stack of newspapers, of weekly newspapers, and look for employment.
Okay. You've just finished your last shift at the steam plant, cooking. Several employees have gone home ill. This may or may not be related.
It's Girl, I can't tell whether it's good or bad.
What did it age?
It tastes the same.
And yeah, and so you're on your little Vesper and you're leaving.
Well, I have nothing else to do but poodle back to the train station and go back to their base.
Okay. Have you gone home at all?
I went home. I went home to get changed, and then that was it.
Mm-hmm.
No. Having Dadstro there is, keeping away from apartment. And since nobody else is there,
Well, yes, I have to find out what these clowns are doing.
And who knows if Psiman and Dr. Goodman are around as well.
Okay, so what are you two doing?
Well, I was programming things with
As I said, it's the evening, you're done.
so he'll be trying it then
Okay.
to see that performance.
So you're going to have to actually, since you've just rebuilt it, you're going to have to charge it, first time charge,
Yeah.
and refuel it.
Oh,
Come back tomorrow morning.
well, that should work a bit better. Well, I better go home. I'll probably get in trouble. Oh, on another note, it seems my mum knows your mum.
Well, my mother is a pretty well-known surgeon, so...
My mum's a doctor of... I don't know. She keeps busy hours as a doctor, so...
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they've come across each other before, or know each other by reputation.
Probably.
Well, are you going to be heading down to,
Yeah,
base tonight?
I'll probably go down to the base after I pop in at home.
Are you guys, are you planning on telling your supergroup that you got murdered by Dadstro?
Yeah, I was going to send a message through the comms after I looked through the
Okay.
newspaper.
Right. So you part ways. You finish your newspapers.
Any employment opportunities stand out?
There's a couple, we'll go over them in a bit.
Okay.
And you decide you're going to call your friend. So, okay, how are you going to do that?
Well, I was going to go into my room and then use the comms to basically...
Where are your comms?
Ah, touche. They'll be back at the base. So... Well, I know the base's number, so I'll call that and see if anybody answers.
The phone rings.
I will look for the phone.
You find it in the generator.
Hello?
Hello, who is this?
I'm just answering the phone here. Who's this?
This is Soviet.
Okay, Spectra. I was worried it was...
Oh, yes, the
I don't know if this building has a name or...
Is anybody else there?
I haven't seen anybody yet. Have you tried the comms? because we're on the phone.
The comms are in. They're at the base.
Hold on. I'll try and patch you in here and see if this works. Push goes.
Okay, the comms are going now. We just that Harvard breathing thing I'm using.
What are you doing?
What? Soviet wanted to know if anyone else was here, and I could push a button, and now everyone's hearing.
Well, it's gonna head over soon. But
I'm gonna not be at the base tonight, guys, because Deadstro stabbed me on Friday night, and I've spent the last 2 days in Dr. Wolfman's hospital. So I'm gonna rest up tonight.
are you okay?
I got stabbed. That's fine. I was almost paralyzed.
Well, you seem all sound alright.
You guys are the worst friends.
Well, I mean, just let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Well, I know
Do you
Dr.
need,
Wolfman.
someone?
That would be
Do you need
wait.
someone to cover your medical bills, or?
Actually, yeah. Wait, yes, I do. I don't like asking that, though. $2,000, I can't afford that.
You've been
stabbed. Are you okay? Like, not dead. Like, not trapped to the... I just need another day's rest. I've been relieved from the hospital. After being stabbed in the spine, you
Dr. Wolfman.
I actually know Dr. Goodman is fucking good though, yeah. So that's why I'm not phased.
Oh, like Dr. Goodman, I guess.
Not
No, but
quite,
he's
not quite to that extent.
No, but that's just... I've already seen one doctor take all their injuries away.
Right, direct me to where I'm going, and I'll pay those.
You know where Dr. Wolfman's surgery is.
Yeah.
That's Dr. Wolfman's surgery.
Okay, sweet.
Thank you, I owe you. So you just might want to be wary because he kind of stabbed me.
What shape was he in? I ran him through.
Well, that's the thing. He looked like he was my dad, and he was suffering from stab wounds on the doorstep of my apartment building, well, right outside my apartment, I should say. And
It occurs to you with your 7 intellect that this is probably some kind of revenge stabbing.
And
Oh, so
then he said this was basically just as revenge for.
yeah, but I stabbed him. If anything, you got burned, you got roasted in that fight. You didn't do anything. I should have been the one that got stabbed.
Sorry for that.
Yes, but he might have gone for the easiest target. The gamer?
What?
Well, see, here's the arrogance. Well,
Like to get my swagger.
I know if I see Dad.
Ready.
If I see my dad, I know that, no, he's not my dad.
He already had you under a spell as well, so that might have helped his decision.
Easier to get to you. Oh,
He did manage to make her turn on all the rest of us. Sorry.
the holocom beat.
I thought it was Dad. Hang on, there's a call on the other line. Okay.
Oh,
Please hold on. Okay.
Beep. Hello.
Have them contact me when whoever's the leader now gets here.
Yeah, I'll be over soon.
Off.
Back to the phone.
There you go, that's going to be the shortest Transformers iFlash sound number 1 and UNATCO music cue you'll have to this point. Dr. Wolfman greets you at the door. He's like,
Svetlana Stepanaya. I'm here to pay our bills.
It's Thomas Drake.
Yes.
Scooby.
Here you go. You know, I really can't understand you without the pill.
Fine. I really normally don't do business with non-mutants. By the way, there's a full moon coming. I'm not going to be available.
Okay, I'll let them know.
That's how you were able to understand them.
Right, so I head to base.
Meanwhile, I'm back on the phone with Soviet. So you just rest up and stuff, okay? We'll take care of whatever comes up. Right, good.
So you're
Good
doing
night.
anything else now that you've got the evening off?
Just gonna rest up.
Okay.
I burned her
You
with
feed
fire.
your fish. There's your pantry and refrigerator apparently have been stocked. There's some vodka, a little milk, a very little milk,
Roll.
a tiny bottle of ice cream, and about 9 drums of coffee. Oh, and there's some breakfast cereal you normally don't get, and it is going to be... is it going to be a bunch of cinnamon hex squares? No.
What's wrong with a bunch of cinnamon hex squares?
Admiral crackers. You right there, Stephen?
Yeah, no, just all.
Cheers a little
Yeah.
wooden. You want a pillow or something?
No, I'm good.
You with your bony old butt?
Yeah,
A pillow
no,
for your
too thin.
ass.
This isn't card brand.
I remember card brand. And this also your juiced squirrel has been removed.
I'm glad somebody got rid of that. Is anyone here?
No. No.
Scuffle in the bed.
The worst part is not the first time.
To be fair, the first time was a dream.
I still ship that.
Yeah, me too. Constantly. Is it a fanfic if I, the creator of this environment, write it? Or is it a bootleg? I think it's a bootleg.
Not the official indisputable canon.
Well, it's like the Dragon Ball Z movies. They don't really fit in.
Until they do.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Other Svetlana? You here? No? Okay. I guess I'll have some breakfast.
Your phone rings.
Oh. Hello?
I have just heard your friend told us that 2 days ago you were stabbed.
Yes.
Oh my God, what? You have not called? Your mother is very sick.
That's why I didn't call.
Do you need anything?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine now. I've rested up. I'm feeling a lot better.
She says she is fine. She said, how can you be fine if you were stabbed in the back?
I found medical treatment, Mother.
Instead, she found medical treatment. Do you need us to contribute to the communal fund for your medical care?
No. It's all taken care of.
I feel I should come around and see you.
Okay.
The door. There's a knock on the door. Like 15 minutes later.
What did we do?
Dead!
Because
Dead!
You are okay?
Yes.
Where does it hurt?
In the spine.
Spin.
Yeah.
Lift. There is no mark.
He's a very good doctor.
Like this country, there is no marks.
He's a very good doctor.
Apparently. Now, who's been putting a knife into you?
Have you heard the news reports about Dadstro?
Oh, yes, the town criers have been yeltsing about it all week. Come on!
How many more
It's
can
about time this was turned about on you.
Wednesday.
Well, I think he tried to. He acted like he was you, and you would.
You just believed some random suka who
looks
acts like me?
He looked exactly like you. Even sounded like you.
But I'm unique.
But that's what Dadstro does, Daddy.
He takes the form of other people's dads to
I
trick
do not like the idea that I can be used to hurt my daughter. Perhaps I should end my life or develop some kind of new beard so you could tell us apart.
New beard is better. You don't need to worry, I'm okay now. That's the only reason I didn't call, because I know how paranoid and upset mother gets.
It's not paranoia when people are actually stabbing her daughter.
I know, but she gets just so upset over it, and she won't shut up for days now.
You should be glad, Nos, that she takes care of you so much. You know, you are still a little girl.
Oh, thank you.
Stab now.
Well, it's just thinking, you go, oh, you know, there's one like Destro. No, he's got a knife wound.
What? Oh, this old thing. I got this from Black Knight when I was being your strong dad.
It's delirious. Oh no, I think my dad is having a stroke.
Anyway, I should go. I'm stalling your bedtime.
It's okay. Thank you for visiting. And tell Mother not to worry.
До свидания.
That's for Danya.
You leave.
I'll close the door and lock it again.
Oh, I wanna see you for dinner.
When?
Friday, as usual.
Of course.
You will have to explain to your mother why you get stabbed and do not go. He says through the door.
Yes, Daddy. Oh, great. That's ruined the rest of my week. Because it was going to be so great anyway. Lock.
Well, it's delayed the amount of time you have to look for work.
I hit the base.
Okay, so you guys are at the base.
I turn on the projector.
It's almost like I have nothing else to do with my time but sit in here to be holo-projected.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Well, it just so happens that this is where I do all my work, so it's convenient.
Yeah, no, I mean, that makes sense.
Anyway, it seems that Dadstro's evil plot to create a super weapon out of a super weapon and a thing that makes a super weapon better has failed.
Yeah, I hope you received that.
I have it right here. Shadowed. It'll be returned to the military once we have made sure that it doesn't work.
Well,
it seems the criminal element has decided to pull their heads in with Dadstro roaming about. We could probably exploit this for a few more days, but I do have some bad news.
What is it?
Well, as you will no doubt be learning if you watch television at all for the next few hours, mental patient that has been held for the past 12 years has been released, having been cured. Of course, there's always the possibility with these super criminal types that there could be a recidivism.
What's the patient?
No one knows his name. He merely goes by the title of the Lunatic.
Okay. That's really reassuring that they let out someone called the Lunatic.
Apparently he's completely reformed and is a normal member of society.
Well, that's good news for him.
That's how the institutions are supposed to work.
Yes, he's been placed in Nevada.
Why not?
Yeah. I mean, it's just a growth area with a high potential of being able to land a job.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it does just make the most possible. Where are they going to send him? Detroit?
Well, Soviet's out of commission. Dad still got revenge on her for me stabbing him. And stabbed her in the spine.
Great. You're going to need another.
No, she's fine. She just needs to rest. We know a good doctor.
Interesting. I also understand that your suit was heavily damaged. Is there any assistance we can be in getting you going as soon as possible?
No, it's fixed now. It's just gotta charge up.
Very well. I've also made delivery of our payment for your previous works. It was all I was able to divert.
Okay.
Just under a liter.
Should be enough.
I hope so. It's not easy to come by. Well, I'll keep you updated with anything that crosses my path.
Thanks.
Enjoy your evening.
Well,
I was on my way home.
Oh.
Yeah, I was at home, so just
He just said we're in the base, so I thought you'd made it back.
unless my mum waylaid, then I would have been. But
So, what are you guys going to do tonight, if anything?
well, we'd probably start working on the comms because we were busy.
That's a good idea. Spectra, do you want to see if you can roll your magical knowledge to see if there's anything arcane that might assist with the comms?
19.
Total?
Yeah.
No.
Hold on. 13. 21. 21 total.
You ain't got another 4 lying around somewhere?
No. I only rolled a 9.
Damn. No,
It's 16.
unfortunately.
No, that
Oh, you bumped
changed
it. No, okay.
when I moved the dice off my page.
Damn, that's annoying.
If Sophia was there, she might be able to, but no.
Depends what form of the knowledge is.
But if she
I think
had,
mine's a bit more ancient.
yeah, but if she had a thought about it, you might be able to help, and then you could roll again.
Do you want rolls from us for that?
Yes, otherwise how are you going
Is it
to...
inside again or technology this time?
No, it's just you're implementing now. It's just
Okay.
pure tech.
39.
Yep, 26.
You're unfortunately hindered down to the 26.
Yep.
Or sorry, within 5 of those, so like maybe 30.
Yeah.
31. Yes, you can make these changes.
Well, we have to get Soviets when she turns hers up. Throws.
Yeah, I wonder why she rang. Maybe
Yeah.
To let us know she'd been stabbed?
She
she could have used the comms.
Well, maybe she just got in. I mean, she just got stabbed, guys.
Yeah.
I don't even know we had a phone until it rang.
Yeah, no, how else would we get on the internet?
I mean, he's right.
No, this should work. We'll have to work on Psiman's and Dr. Goodman's as well.
Dr. Goodman doesn't have one.
Oh, okay. We could build a receiver at base.
Yeah. But
A receiver inside a lead-lined bunker.
I'm guessing you mean one that goes out the top of the...
You already clearly have one, otherwise how can you communicate inside the base with outside?
Yeah.
we don't really have a need for something like that, since we can all get into contact with each other fairly
That's
easily.
true.
I do have one question about your base. You don't have any other imprisoned demons or anything under the base?
I've never been under the base, so couldn't tell you.
Well, there's something down there, but I don't know what it is.
I thought the power plant was down there. We've never been able to get down there.
Wow, this seems like a job for me.
Bum, ba, ba, da, da, da.
There's got to be a door around here somewhere.
How's Lois Lane gonna try to ruin clubs like this time?
Anyway, it would have taken you many hours to build those devices.
We've got the generator room, which is in my room, but that I know it goes down further, but I can't get down further. And it's just running, so I don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck, but it's magical.
What?
Well, it's magical. That's why I know it's down there. I can sense it.
No, I didn't know it was magical.
What? Hang on. Can you turn into tarot and just see whether you can?
You suck, Shannon. Hand that over.
He's apparently giving that over for something.
Thank you. Hello.
Okay, now there's two of us. We can we should be able to find the way down a lot easier. There's got to be something a way down there.
You could probably just ask Magnus, who probably already checked this out.
Then did he tell you about?
Actually, there's someone I don't really.
You!
No!
Yes!
No!
What? Hang on. No. Nude.
Oh God!
What is it? No! Fuck you! One thing! I told you one thing! Oh! That's it. We're done, pal. Oh, we're done.
He's annoyed at you for telling the council, isn't he?
Yes!
Why are you covering
He's
your
doing a
eyes?
dance.
He's doing a dance.
Can't you just not look at him?
Magnus, I mean, I understand that you're pretty
It's magical.
ticked off right now, but
Hey! You know what's really interesting is how he could talk with my dick in his mouth.
could you tell us what's under the base?
What? Nothing is under the boat.
He says there's nothing under the base.
Oh.
No, there is some.
Hang on a minute. He doesn't come back.
He's gone.
He went through the floor.
He went.
Okay, this is. How long do we wait for him?
Well, he does what he wants. Obviously.
He didn't just leave his jangling bits behind to...
No. He was like back in the stage magician thing when he went down.
Well, this is why I didn't just go down and check, because if it's shielded or something, I might have gotten trapped down there.
What can you transfer through the floor?
Well, it's simple astral projection. You didn't cover that on any of your training?
Why do you look whiter than normal?
Take a look into my eyes, you perverted son of a bitch. See the soul of a man who's just been made a bitch. You think I give a fuck about my life? My own dad got locked up in prison, and I didn't even save his life.
What?
So there's an engine down there.
There's an engine down there? Yep.
Oh, that would be what I'm sensing.
He's doing a sarcastic.
Oh, well, fine. He's entitled to do that. He's dead. He can be an ass all he wants. We still have to find a way down.
Nope.
He says no.
Why not?
Cause? There's an engine down there.
Because there's an engine down there.
Is it powered by a demon too, or?
No.
Oh, good. So it should be safer to. Look.
Magnus, could you stop being coy and just tell us what's going on?
Last time I told any of you guys a secret.
Last time he told any of us a secret.
So no, just don't go down there.
Don't go
it's
down
just
there.
an engine,
It's
right?
just an engine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's good.
It's good.
Well, actually, it was Soviet who did that, and she isn't here right now.
Because she
I was
got
waiting for that.
stabbed.
No, it legitimately was Soviet who spilled the beans.
I think she caved under his questions. We handed the book over. He asked, was there anything else? And she said yes.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh, well. I'm sure she was thinking about other things at the time and just...
Distracted, yes, by
Yeah.
Dad's stroke.
Yeah, clearly.
Magnus, is this
we-
bad enough that we need to get the council down here?
Look, there's two of us that can look for an entrance here. We'll just split up. We'll go through the rooms and look for clues.
I actually trust.
You really don't want to go down there.
He says we really don't want to go down here. Through thick and thin, he's been relatively honest.
Okay, look. The least bad thing that could happen
The least bad thing that could happen
is that a couple of gentlemen in ropes could show up saying,
oh, there's two guys turn up. Yeah, the unsanctioned dudes.
And?
If they show up, you're going to spellhold.
For what?
Where's that?
For unsanctioned magical energy.
Me, they have to control all the magic. They're
Yeah,
just-
they do. Because I say so.
Well, we actually went. I can't really say whether that world was uncontrolled magic, but it seemed to believe they were.
Spoiler! They don't control all the magic.
Yes, but they need to keep it in check.
From the people that already kind of know about it. Yeah, I get it. Not everybody needs to use magic, but magic's about as natural as air. In fact, that's a very apt comparison.
Serial
Air.
killers breathe too.
Yes?
And obviously, this Dadstro is
for a while.
This Dadstro is magically inclined.
He'll fade away.
Look, did you build this base?
No,
Okay, so there's a magical thing underneath the base
a magical engine, yes.
that we know nothing about.
And
Yep.
if it's as bad as Magnus is making it out to be, we could burn our favor with the council.
Yeah, but you suggested we may need that favour.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would rather know what that is. That is very powerful. It's under the base, and the base is running off it?
And all the wards and the shields and the fact that no one's found this base. And even the villain that had this base can't even find it now.
Okay, it's a device built by a supervillain running on magic.
I didn't know magic at the time, so I didn't...
Okay, but yes, but can we factor that into the conversation now? Device built by a supervillain running on magic under our feet.
We may want to move everything.
Can we just look at it so we can make an educated guess?
But what
I
if it
know
blows
that
up?
I know that there's
What if there were safeguards and traps to get down there?
I think if you want to check it out, we have to move the base. If something goes wrong, you're going to lose everything here.
Hmm.
And there's a very real chance something could go wrong. If Magnus is that scared, we need to be wary about it.
I just wanted to get close enough to get a look at it, but
Well, Tara raises an interesting point where, what if getting close enough to take a look at it triggers traps and breaks the safeguards in place?
can we just ask Magnus if that is the case?
Can we ask Magnus?
I told you he's faded away.
I know, I'm saying it out and he's not answering. He faded out.
All right, I'm willing to back down on this, but it worries me that there is a very powerful magic device under our feet we know nothing about. I mean,
Well, it could be containing, like this was a nuclear test site, could be containing something reactive.
potentially, but then it would be woods, not a power source.
What if they've harnessed the power of a nuclear explosion?
It
Not a
could-
magical.
It could actually maybe be something like that, potentially. It would be weird though.
And it would be kind of cool.
Because if you could harness the reaction over and over and over and over again of the explosion. That'd be a new way to use magic.
That's retardedly dangerous.
Yes, but if you had the magic to contain it, and obviously there is these
Okay,
magical
That's
engines.
too big an if.
Okay, that is kind of the dangerous thinking that I guess the council would want to.
It's hard for me to break Because I'm also...
Yes, but I mean, I'm standing here and I can feel it there, and it's been there for days, and it was just bugging me about what it was.
Well,
Because the demon car, people were willing to tell me about the demon car, but nobody's telling me about that.
So we've never... as I said, I thought it was just a normal reactor. I don't know. I'm not... I might be magical, but I'm not magical. This is one of the... I don't know.
Well, it seemed safe enough for Magnus to go down, so maybe I can just go
He
down
didn't
the
look
same.
very well when he came back up.
Well, he obviously didn't like what he saw. And
Well, you're your own person, but...
Ray,
Yeah.
the light switch is right here in this room.
Oh. I was gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay, thanks. The light's on there. You can go. Carry on.
I can't stop you.
The soldier jacket. I fucking love that.
and it's shiny.
He's gonna look so good when that mask arrives. It lights up and fucking everything. I spared no expense.
Spared no expense.
Kind of hoping it fits his face though. I was only
Did you
able to...
select Weasel as the option on the...
I did. Well, narrow. And I was only able to give them some limited data I managed to take of that plaster cast while he was sleeping the other day. So. Thanks.
Okay. Fine then. I'll just go and take a small peek at it myself.
No, that's what we've been saying the entire time is don't do that.
No, but Magnus himself just went down the same...
Magnus is a ghost.
And
Yeah,
I'm
you're
talking
talking about
about
astral projection.
astral
Astral
projecting
projection.
down.
Well, whatever it's called.
I don't know if there's... Again, I don't... Without Soviet here, I can't ask her if they're the same thing or not.
Well, theoretically, they're much the same, except there's the slightly higher risk of death.
Well, I mean, when one's already dead.
Yes, that's why there's a slightly higher risk of death.
Well, we don't really have much options.
Well,
I mean,
just
we can-
make sure I don't die while I'm sitting around up here. I'll have a look and then pop right back up.
We can wait for Magnus to get back,
I don't think he's coming back.
or we can go to the council.
To ask them what? If I'm assuming from my experience with council, which is very limited, if this was really as dangerous as he says, the council would take it all away.
And if it's that dangerous they want to take it away,
That's kind of
we
a
either
good
don't
thing.
tell them or we want them to take it away.
If it's that dangerous, we kind of want them to take it away.
See? The smart guy agrees with me. So, yeah, I'll just take a cross-legged sitting stance on the ground and...
Okay, at this point, I must do my usual due diligence. Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you very sure? Even now, it is not too late to turn back. Okay. You ascend astral projection. You are a distinct blue version of yourself floating over yourself.
Do I see that? Or can I not?
Yes, it is a visible effect.
By
To
all
everyone.
Everybody
Yeah,
can.
it radiates light.
It's Doctor Strange's astral projection form. A blue version of it.
Yep.
Okay. I guess I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and if not, get help. Like, seriously?
Yeah.
But if you come back as something else, we're allowed to assist you.
In getting help? Yes. Yes, help. And just in...
You know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll.
Oh dear. So that's a 9 on the die.
And compare it to your, I suppose it would be willpower in astral form. Add it to your willpower.
It's just your basic willpower, is it?
It's just will.
Yeah,
Which
the
is
6.
Plus your 10, because you get 10 on.
Or
is it
No,
a roll?
she
I
got
made,
a dice
I made her
roll.
roll.
Yeah.
Generally, if you roll,
So
Yeah.
15.
negates
15.
yeah.
Okay. 15. Just wasted all that time videoing your character for the intro. Ugh. Love wasting work. Right. So you descend through the floor, and there's rock, and there's rock, and there's a ward barrier which you pass through because you're in astral projected form. And there is a large cathedral-like chamber, shining with a sort of purpley blue light. Lightning crackles up and down the sides there, and there's a sort of glow that it's so bright you can't make out a form of it. It would be something about yay big, though, way off in the center of this thing. And around that is a huge device, an engine built out of magic. And it is powered by... And now you need a magical perception roll.
Better. 27.
And it is powered by approximately 13 orphan children's souls. Perpetually being siphoned and reconstituted in a sort of perpetual magic motion machine. And that is being fed by the glowing thing at the center of it. And it also appears to be feeding from it. At the same time, the chamber reeks of evil. The ward runes you can see etched in every glowing brick. Or the bricks are not glowing, but the wards are basically containment wards designed to hold that thing at the center in place and make sure it never, ever, ever, ever goes anywhere. You can feel your magic energy being pulled in to make sure that fueling that containment unit.
No, run away, run away, run away.
As you are running
You can
away.
drop, can't you? Can you just cut the astral
No, 'cause
thing?
it's-
No.
No, you actually have to return
Yeah.
to yourself. Okay.
Actually, I'm not entirely sure about the rules on that, but usually, yes, you do have to return your form. As you are trying to flee, I put emphasis on trying because there'll be rolls for this, because it ain't just you leave. You are absolutely certain that whoever built this evil place wanted that thing to stay there and never be touched. Now, let's get a willpower roll from you.
16.
Yeah, you turn around and flee, but it's slow going. You feel your magical energy being drained away as you slowly crawl back up.
Can you go to extra effort on the running? So you'd get...
Yes.
Okay, I'd definitely do that.
That's only
You
if
can
you
go
don't
to
want to
extra
exhaust yourself. So you could always
That's...
hold off on the point.
Yeah.
You realize, though, if you choose to become exhausted, you immediately fall into fatigued and go into a fail state.
Yeah, but is that her physical body or her?
Yes.
So, but her astral self would be fine until she arrived back, right?
Presumably so.
Yeah.
Yes. There we go, thank you.
Oh, so you are spending the thing.
Yeah.
I would have held off on that in case it
No,
was really
no,
bad.
no.
Okay. You crawl your way slightly faster out and emerge beside your seated self. I'm assuming you dive right in. She looks worse than Magnus did all of a sudden.
Are you alright?
No, no. Oh my god, no.
Warned you.
He said.
Oh, now he's
he's back. He said he warned
No,
you.
you just hear his voice, you don't
No.
see him anymore.
He said he warned you.
So we're going.
Yes, but we needed to know what that was there.
So we're going to the council, right? What was it?
I would recommend it, but you
What
you
was
probably want to move your base first.
it? Yeah. What was it?
Why?
Okay, there's a system down there that's constantly cycling.
You could actually check your grimoire to find out maybe precisely what it is.
Oh yes, flipping through.
Okay.
It's
Right, so what you have there is a first circle containment engine. Originally designed as a council construct, it was outlawed because it was too evil to use. It basically uses consumed souls, the more the better, up to but never exceeding 12. It cannot exceed 12. To contain an object of intense magical power in a permanent state of stasis. That configuration can never be breached.
So if it can never be breached, then they may not be able to
From the inside. But the thing it's containing. That could hold Ruladak the Destroyer or Tyrannon the Conqueror forever.
look. My concern.
Or
The Kings of Edom.
Lenaru the Mad.
It could.
My concern here is the fact that it is powered by orphan children.
What? Drop! An orphan child!
But so it's containing something of immense power within
Which
there.
I do not know what is, but I recognize what that is. Reeks of evil.
Well, what if the thing it's containing is the evil thing? I mean,
The whole room.
No.
Yeah.
The room is evil.
But you said that it is
Look,
evil.
look.
Obviously, it would be evil for the orphan children.
Okay. This is not a base. This is an evil lair built by
I
some...
get to do this because you went in there. That's enough. Okay, just quick cut away to another scene when a coffin slides open and a skull-headed gentleman sits up and goes, "Yeah."
Oh, God.
Cut back.
Well, what stuff do you want to move first?
Oh, I like this base. It's on the map and everything.
I know.
Because, I mean, we can leave all the stuff here, but the council are probably going to clear it out.
Well, I'd have to take everything, especially the communicator.
You'll have to hook up the freezer to a generator while you transport it.
Oh, you can leave.
You don't. You don't know.
What we really need to do is eat all the ice cream in it to transport the freezer.
It's too heavy to move.
Must eat ice cream.
Tip, splash, splash.
Such an evil device can only be destroyed by gallons and gallons of ice cream.
The suit doesn't drain battery when it's in the vehicle, so I could probably bring that around here and use the little charge there is to lift things into the vehicle.
We don't have much here anyway. We don't.
Well, while we're at it, and
Well,
I need to...
the storage capacity in the Drake Wing, or whatever the fuck I'm sure you call it, is probably great enough to fit everything here. But
The
it's
wing.
landing it.
The freaking years.
Right.
But might I just suggest, for the sake of small live souls that are down there, that we just turn off some non-essential stuff.
So big.
Just turn off some non-essential stuff, so the base isn't using
Never
quite
seen
as much
one.
power.
Oh,
They're about that big.
Yeah.
Those are people, not ants.
I see.
I love it.
Yes,
Very.
yes. People who visit the hangar complain that the plane's not in there because they don't crane their heads up.
They
far
don't
enough.
look up because you can't take it in up close.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not exactly going to bring the jet down, so we'll have to carry it all by car.
Where are you going to take it?
That's the question. Where are we going to take it all?
We can take it to my base.
It's very hard to get into your base.
Unobserved.
This base at least has a secret entrance.
And hell factory beneath us.
Yeah, but really, is it hurting anyone?
Yes.
13
Well,
orphan children.
Well, those
The
orphans didn't
13
have,
orphan children.
those orphans didn't have any parents anyway.
Yeah, here's the thing. I mean, they're already. I mean, they're
It's not
going to
like it's
still be
those-
being hurt with you still here. So
Yeah, we might as well use their suffering for good.
Actually, it's really just the energy bleed-off that's causing it to act like a reactor. It's not designed to be one. It's just a convenient byproduct.
It's a containment for whatever it is.
I mean, really, isn't it better if the orphan children are going to be tortured, the souls are going to be tortured, shouldn't someone benefit from it and use it for crime fighting?
Right.
Make their lives useful.
We'll have to sort something out, but we can't just leave this here. I'll go bring the car.
We'll
Sort out the most essential stuff, and we'll move everything as quickly as possible.
I'll have to give Psiman a call and somehow get a hold of Dr. Goodman.
Yeah.
Okay, you reach Psiman.
Psiman, we're having to move base.
No. It's a good one. You should stay there.
It's powered by the souls of orphan children.
Well, don't you think that we should put those orphans to use?
It's containing something extremely evil.
I support those institutions I have mentioned and recommend their usage.
Hey, man.
Are there no workhouses?
I'm almost surprised the conversation.
Oh, he
didn't
thinks
go-
there's orphans on this machine.
I'm almost surprised he didn't reply. What, a whole one?
The souls of the orphan children.
Yeah, I mean, you need to rest them now and then, although they're out.
No.
Oh.
They're dead. Their souls.
Why does everything involve magic lately?
I don't know, but they're going to...
Oh, hey, Dad, what are you doing?
Destro's at Simon's.
And hey, Mom, what are you doing here, too? Oh, good, you've come to visit. Yeah. One moment, I'm just on the phone. Look, make sure the ivory gets moved, too.
Yep. So, that was actually the real call. Bring him up to sound this ivory's going to be moved.
You're going to have to make
panic.
a special trip just for the ivory.
Yeah. Right, so I start trying to move shit.
We're all to the Yanks cave.
Yeah.
Well, that's big enough.
I've thought of a solution to destroying this horrible engine of destruction.
Uh-huh.
You just tell Dr. Death that it's being used for evil and not good, and he'll just go down there with a
The first 12 soul wheel of containment was designed for evil, not to hurt people, not hurt. Well, I mean, all you'd have to do is, pass some kind of astral projected form through the wards carelessly to disrupt the whole thing, and turn it into a super weapon that would slowly eat the world. Who has done that lately? With a very low roll.
So we'll get the stuff cleared out of the base and go back to the council.
I'll get the suit taken off, and
We just
then
need to
you
get
and I will
another
go.
Ultra Girl, rip out this portion of the earth and throw it in.
Ultra Girl, the dead one. Okay.
I don't have
Okay, so you work through till about 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
clearing.
And you clear the base out.
Yeah.
It's all the
And then-
workout gear.
Is he there?
No, I just like being in silhouette all the time.
We have to move base.
Why?
There's a beyond nuclear level weapon beneath us, and we need to clear it out.
Do you need assistance removing the nuclear level weapon?
No, we got it.
We have assistants coming to
take care of it.
take it down.
But the other thing is we're going to need to move this. I don't know if that's a good idea.
It will self-destruct if movement is attempted.
Is there any way to move it without it self-destructing?
There is actually not. I will have to issue you a new one.
Okay.
Good luck in your move.
Thanks.
Off.
Is there anything you want from it?
Is there anything?
It's melting
It's
slowly.
melting.
Yeah.
So we got everything.
Everything you're aware of.
Okay.
Everything except one freezer and contents.
Okay.
Alright, the freezer stays. It's not a problem. I'll break the news. Just do I actually have your phone number? Did you leave it at the base? I don't think we recorded you.
Dude, pick up the phone. Star 69. It dials the person who last.
Okay. I would know that. So I'll do that.
Your phone rings and wakes you up.
I'm coming.
Okay, you answer the phone.
Hello?
Hello, Soviet.
Oh, hello, handsome.
Hello. We tried calling you on the communicator, but we couldn't get a hold of you.
It's back at base.
Did we find it when packing up?
No, we wouldn't have.
No, because you haven't packed up the plastic advisory.
It'll be
okay.
plastics advisory book. But,
We'll make sure we extract that and move George, but we're having to evacuate the base.
what did you do?
Spectre ruined it for everyone.
Spectre went down and found that the base is powered by the souls of orphan children.
Oh my...
Well,
Why is everything magic lately? We've been powering our base for the past 3 months with
the souls of...
evil?
Yes, very,
Tainted ice cream.
that's very evil. So I thought I'd give you a call to make sure you didn't panic when you came here and your ice cream was gone.
No, you're taking the ice cream with you. That's good.
We'll try.
You'll try.
Transporting it in Nevada, the heat, the melting.
It is quite hot out there. I mean, we are doing it at night time, so it might save some
inside
of
the
it.
NISA, which is, I mean, it is a fusion reactor which doesn't exist yet. But that's a lot of heat,
Yep.
and
You
the
guys-
shielding was dismantled. I don't
You guys
know.
need some help?
If you would like to come and help us, but you should be resting, shouldn't you?
Yeah, but I don't want to feel like I'm not doing anything to help with this necessary move.
Well, after this, we've got to go visit the council. Actually, you might not want to come here at the
You should
moment.
telling the council about this is
We
a good
have
idea.
to tell the council about this.
And I'm getting to go this time.
Shit, this kind of shit is why the
We
council.
have to tell the council.
Okay, you have to. We do have to tell.
We'll get this sorted. You rest up.
Wait, do you know?
No,
is
I
there
know.
a password
I'm
to
coming
get
along.
there?
I'll be right there.
Do you know the password? Is there a password?
Yes, this is the
There's
door
we
we
found a
went
door.
Well, let's not open it.
Oh, God.
Let's just go.
Wait. I was just going to say, if they come here and ask how we found this, we kind of want the door and the passage to be open.
Yes.
Because we discovered this as we were moving out, maybe.
Okay. Sure. Let's.
You open the door. There's a dusty staircase. There's a packet of salt and vinegar, empty packet of salt and vinegar chips there. Staircase goes down, turns, goes down, stops. There's a sort of big shimmering barrier, and on the other side you see the cathedral and you see the thing, sort of like a shape.
I'll stop just a bit short of going around and seeing that again.
Okay. Well, let's get the last of the stuff moved, and then we'll head to the council.
So who went down to have a look at that?
I would have gone down.
Big suit.
Doesn't fit. That's. If it wasn't so oh God, it's got me saying it now. Monstrous. It'd be beautiful.
Really?
God, I hate being sick.
Right, and now you can see why.
Oh yeah. So I'll come back up. Alright.
Let's take the last of the stuff, and then we'll go down. I assume Soviet wants us to pick her up on the way.
Yeah, she said she was on her way.
Okay, so we're all together.
All including Soviet?
Sure, why not?
Behind the fridge. Your fridge was hiding this doorway.
Oh,
Ice cream was the final seal.
Right. So, I gotta get the suit off and then we'll go in.
We'll take George.
Well, we've got to take all this shit back in the car anyway.
Yeah, but I want to get George out of the place before we
Yeah.
can go.
Well, you could just follow behind
So
me.
we'll follow behind you with the
Yeah. And then
Okay, right, so you de-suit, you guys all drive there. It's early morning as you arrive.
Do you want to wait here?
Yeah, yes. What are you going to do with George? I mean,
George, they know about George.
No, but I mean now that he's kind of lost his garage.
I have a couple of other garages around.
George
lost
doesn't
anything.
Yeah, George isn't like tied to this garage like he needs to be.
No, but I just mean
No garage can hold me.
We know this, George.
He's so cute. Let's go up.
Yeah.
So you all walk into the building.
Yeah.
A bunch of arrogant, swaggering douche shits that own the place.
I'm gorgeous.
I mean, I
Absolutely handsome.
you handsome your way into the building
Well, I hobble my way into the building.
handsomely.
Yeah.
Nice swagger around.
Yes.
It's called reeling.
That's how I walk.
You don't mean you
Well,
mean
sachet.
limp?
The thing is, odd.
Soviet. Do you know the?
We'd like to see Mr. Setho in supply, thank you.
Certainly. Floor
you.
100.
Thank you.
Room 1.
No.
You're expected.
Well, that's good.
No, it's not.
They know. Let's get
God,
this over with.
not
This
again.
has to be done.
Yeah. Well, we have to
So you're under the cone of light.
well, this is a new experience.
Wish I could say the same.
Hello.
Speak.
We were shifting base, and we may have found
Something you didn't expect.
exactly.
It was a high-level wheel of containment, no doubt powered by an illegal engine.
This was described to me. Souls of
13 orphan children.
5.
13.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
why it's surprising.
Yeah, that's why it's surprising.
And you crossed a barrier of some kind while you were...
It's may have been
Didn't
crossed.
Spectra astral projected through it.
That was perhaps unwise. And now you've come to ask us to deal with your problem.
No, this problem was there before we entered it. It's always been there. It was a lair of... What was his name again? I keep forgetting.
Skullduggery.
Skullduggery.
We've merely come to inform you of its whereabouts. What you do after that is purely up to you, of course.
I mean, since this is an illegal thing and it must be reported to you,
Yes.
we're doing our civic...
Obviously the engine must be removed. But do you know what is being contained within?
That's the problem. No, we don't.
It is entirely possible that this may predate your supervillainous predecessor. And this may be a necessary containment from the before time, prior to the magic cloak.
Why do you think it?
Are you saying
There
we
are
could-
forces in this world that are beyond your understanding. Some of them are beneficent, most of them are not.
Are you saying this could actually contain, despite being an evil device, a great evil itself, and it is better to leave it intact?
Before such monstrous things were made illegal by the Council, there were some who believed that great evil was sometimes necessary in order to prevent greater evil. Hence, the invention of such distasteful things.
I'm sure you would be able to send somebody to ascertain exactly what it's contained.
One of your group will lead a member of the Council in to examine the artifacts, if this is acceptable.
Sure.
It is.
Which?
I mean, I can.
Very well.
We can take my car.
A hooded figure will step out of the darkness. I will be the one that you take.
Are you gonna teleport us there, or are we gonna take my car?
If I must.
Statio translatum.
You're outside the Plastics Advisory Board. This was what was in your mind.
Okay then, let's go.
So you lead him in, lead him down the stairs.
Take them on the train. 13? 13! Impossible. Impossible. It cannot be. It is. I've seen enough.
Okay, let's go back up then.
They arrive back in the cone. Well, 13 orphaned children souls in one engine.
13.
Yes.
And what does it contain?
A pot.
A pot?
One pot. About this big.
What does the pot contain?
I'm a council magician, not a genie.
No markings on the pot.
Yeah, the pot wasn't familiar. It isn't like some ancient magical pot.
What's the time at the moment?
Oh, it's 10:21.
No, I mean
shit,
in game. In game.
Be early. It was early morning when we arrived, so I'm guessing it's what, like 1, 2 a.m.
It's probably closer to 5, 6 a.m.
Oh, it's an early. Oh, okay.
Shit, I hope I can make it for my first day of work.
You say
The pot is probably golden in colour, 3-ringed, and contained a symbol like this on it.
Do I recognize the symbol?
Roll.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if.
That's a 2 on the dice.
No.
Natural 20.
Okay, it's familiar to you somehow, but you're not sure what.
I don't think mine
I
would have
can't
then if
quite.
you can't.
I've seen it somewhere before.
14.
I've seen it. I dropped out. Yeah. 7 hours. Yeah.
Of course. A limitation. A decision must be made whether or not to deactivate the engine. It is an illegal engine. It is not our property. It is theirs.
And what does it contain? What if it's
That
far more
pot.
dangerous? Yeah, what if whatever that pot contains is more dangerous than what it's currently doing?
One must consider that it is definitely an... I hate to use the pejorative term evil, but an evil sorcerer that has constructed the prison. It could be a powerful force for good. Or it could just be very old.
Can you transport it somewhere else safely before you destroy it? Can you put up some kind of ward around it before you destroy it in case it does contain something?
If we were to destroy it, it would be by your request. You own it.
But it's not really ours.
You own it. There are rules. It is not immediately and inherently dangerous for us to take possession of it.
No,
After the engine is destroyed is a different matter.
precisely.
But while that engine is there, though it is illegal, you didn't make it. You're not responsible for its existence, but you own it. It is your choice.
Would releasing the souls of the children put them at peace?
They'll go wherever they're supposed to go. We don't control that.
Well, that would be the...
What if we would give ownership of it to you?
And we would probably leave it alone. Study it.
Would you be able to find out what's inside the engine with enough study?
No. Aside from that, it's a pot, and not
Unless,
a
of course, you
person at all.
destroyed it.
Then we might want to destroy it because there's an astral
Very
projection
well.
through it.
Very well. Does any mage in this chamber? The lights come up, and you find that you're in a huge amphitheater surrounded by millions of cloaked figures. Does any mage here have the capability or knowledge to dismantle the unheard of 13-soul first wheel?
It's amazing how silent that many people can be. Well, I do know of one person, said the guy who went, Yark Mage! Possibly.
Run straight to the top.
Very well. The engine shall be dismantled, and your pot will be released.
Do we need to be present?
You will want to claim your pot.
I suppose so.
Well, let's get this underway, shall we? I'll see you there. He's gone.
No, he didn't take us there.
Well, let's go.
Meanwhile, back in the car, Flip.
Good evening. They've decided to dismantle the machine and release the orphan children.
Oh, thank God.
Your pot will be returned to your group soon. Mum's the
Pot?
word. It holds a pot.
Oh,
Or urn, I suppose.
thank you.
He's gone.
No, he was in the car.
In the car.
Did he get in, or was he just...
He was in. So we'll come down.
So you guys will arrive back at your base, and you'll find him standing just like in front of that barrier already.
That's the guy! That's the guy! The one who
Are
appeared
you
in the car.
alright there?
He appeared in the car out of nowhere.
It wasn't out of nowhere. It was out of my fabulous powers. He's not hooded anymore. He's wearing different. In crushed velvet green, the short open-sleeved tunic is a light yet warm wear for the wizard on the go. The high-pointed cloak and double mantle of Falthine the Kind frames his face quite nicely.
Nudge. Who's your friend?
Oh, pardon me, I didn't introduce myself. Vincent Demetrios,
Oh, please do.
Sorcerer Supreme.
Awkward.
You will forgive the brief stopover, but I had to get my big gay cloak! He hates it when I call it that. Well, let's release the orphan children and return your pot to you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Oh, don't thank me.
We'll see how this goes.
Why do you know what's in the
There's a
pot?
symbol on the pot.
I have a really good idea.
Could you tell us?
Oh, that won't be fun. That won't be fun at all. Now, let's start the incredibly difficult and complicated process of... There we go.
So the orphan souls are free?
You may have a soul that's a million generations old and a natural font of power, but I've got more magic in my pinky finger than you do in your whole multiple lives.
Okay, significantly less attractive than that. Right, so let's...
So what's in the pot?
Oh, that's up to you to find out. This chamber's going to collapse in on itself in about 24 hours. So you've got that long to remove your pot. Now,
I'm on it.
If there's any trouble, feel free to contact me here.
Thanks.
Would you like the pot?
Oh no. It's not my pot. I can see that clearly now.
Whose pot is it?
Crap. Okay, so you arrive. There's an urn. Stoppered thing. It has a symbol on the front. Anyone got a pencil and a bit of paper I can draw you the...
There's a pencil.
Oh, thank you.
There's the receipt.
Just drawing back of that.
No.
Okay.
Surely Mr. Demetrios wouldn't just give us a dangerous pot that he thought was going to destroy the universe so casually.
Seemed like he knew what it was.
Exactly. Well, if he didn't know, he had a fair idea.
Yes! So, you're about to pick up your pot.
Yeah.
And it starts glowing quite brightly.
Is it supposed to do that?
And is struck by one of those mini lightning bolts that was previously chasing around the room. And it sort of disappears in a flash of bright light. And it gets brighter. And it's sort of, there's a man shape. Like a very big man shape.
Do I recognize him?
Well,
you will now, because you rolled that 20. It's a pro wrestler. It's the Undertaker.
What? It's the Undertaker.
He's just making his way out.
What's
Fire.
So in our universe, he is actually the pro wrestler who exists in our universe.
No, in this universe, he is the character. He is actually a demon-slaying demon possessed of hell.
What? How do I know that?
Well, you don't know that, but you know that...
I just know the Undertaker because of remembering...
Because of wrestling.
Why was the Undertaker trapped in a pot under our
I don't think it was the Undertaker. I think this is the Undertaker, and the Undertaker we know of is the
fake Undertaker?
Sort of
like that confusing storyline in the 90s?
The Undertaker?
Flying closer. I brought the pot.
I don't think it matters now.
The urn.
Can somebody please explain to me what is going on?
Well, a pro wrestler just walked out of the urn.
The
I'm really
Undertaker's
just
been
have like
released.
brimstone footprints too, just cause.
Yeah.
I don't think they've ever done that, but they should. Now they've got that digital thing, they could totally do it.
Yeah.
Oh, they should so do that. That would be awesome.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that was a burial urn, and now, yeah.
Is he just not looking at us or responding to us at all?
At all. There was like, you know that whole Shao Kahn's souls entering him thing?
Yeah.
That is just going on constantly.
Well,
for us to be seeing this, it's
Screams of the dead.
Is this a good thing? Somebody help me out here.
I think it's a thing.
Yeah, you have no way of knowing right now.
No, we've got no idea.
This does set up a thing I wanted to do in like 2 months though.
Can you tell or see anything? I can't do anything.
Shit, what's the time?
It's like 7
Well,
in the morning.
7-ish.
God, I have to go. I'll see you later.
Oh, that's handy.
There are more important things than whatever the hell this is.
I have work!
Oh. Well, just unleashed some demon from hell, but sure, you go to work.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I'm just gonna follow him and make sure he doesn't evil. So
He's more likely to wrestle demons out of people, at least according to the comics.
yeah, no, but we don't know that.
Good point.
Are you going to be okay, Spectre?
Well, I have comms on, so
Do you want to go with her?
I have no idea what's going on. I'm lost.
Maybe you should just go rest.
I need to go home and get some sleep.
Do I have time to drop her off at her place while getting to...
Sure.
I have time to drop you off.
Okay.
Right, let's go.
and switch cars.
No, I've been in out of soap
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah, no, but didn't we take your car to get the?
I can't drive the Nizar without the soap.
It requires the suit, it's an integral part.
Yeah.
So you guys have just returned to the Undertaker. This is 2012, by the way. I realise that's like about 4 years after his return.
Yeah.
But whatever, it's a different world.
So I dropped Soviet at her place
Mhm.
and then go to work.
I facepalm my way up the stairs.
Hey, Svetlana. Wow, what's the matter with you? You look like you just released the devil or something. Pandora's box or the Undertaker.
No, she doesn't say that last one.
The other two still sure. It's been. Oh, morning, Nikita.
Good morning.
I still haven't got much rest. Can I help you? You wanting to hang out and do something?
No, it's Monday. I'm going to work. I just thought I'd check in on you, but you were not there.
Oh, thanks for checking in. You're a good friend.
Okay, well, I'm up to work. See you later.
Have a good day.
She's gone.
Where'd she go? What's so fast?
Oh no, maybe.
Do I keep passing out from fatigue? Having these blank spots. Oh. Okay. Need to rest up. It's not like I have a
looks
job
good on you.
Not like I've got work today anyway. Although, why do I get the feeling I'm gonna hit my head on the pillow and then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you all look alike? I thought so.
You were counting. I did not want to stop you.
Oh, I was a little off. Good morning. I'm just going to go to sleep.
Okay. I will finish cleaning up the blood from your apartment.
No, that was mine.
I know. My dad stabbed you.
Your dad stabbed me.
I tried to stop him, but he's unnaturally quick.
Of course, you would have seen him as your dad as well, because he's dad's drug.
American villains.
The Russian villains, I suppose, are far more better than...
No, we have Mother Russia.
And that's how...
Same thing, but it's like your mother.
Oh.
Sounds better. So much better.
I just thought you were going to tell me that Russian villains were better and thus tougher to fight, which made our heroes better.
No, Russian villains are in prison.
I have a question while you're here. Are you the one who's been stocking up my place and upgrading my equipment?
Upgrading your equipment? You need downgrade. You have too many luxuries.
Have you been stocking up my place?
You ran out of cereal and I was hungry, so I bought some and left the leftovers. It is Admiral Crackers. It's a little salty.
I haven't tried it yet.
I bought it because it had a military title in the name.
You've got the milk and the ice cream as well?
There is milk and ice cream? Ooh. She leaves the room.
No.
Ah, capitalist decadence is... into wood chipper.
What are you doing? Where'd you get a wood chipper?
No.
Where'd you get something that's way more expensive than any of the things I have?
It's more expensive than the apartment.
And also, it's stolen in here without you noticing. Yeah. No.
Okay. No. I'll go sleep because I didn't get sleep last night.
Okay. So what are you guys doing? Oh, you're going to work, you said.
Oh, we've got changed and gone to work too.
Okay.
Following the Undertaker, just because...
The Adventures of the Undertaker. Also he doesn't do anything exciting.
Is he just walking through the streets with brimstone?
Yeah.
This little red-headed girl
There's general like what fuckery going. You're doing that. That's eventually you'll lose him in an occupier tomb. So you're going to spend all your day running notes around and getting coffee for people.
Yeah.
All your talents on display.
It's going to start at the bottom.
Everyone thinks you suck because, well, let's face it.
I don't move at optimal speeds.
You don't move at optimal speeds, and you can't walk and hold things at the same
Everybody's coffees
time.
will be cold because you're very slow and half spilt.
Well, that and people will be coming to you from their workstation. Oh yeah, Thomas. Okay, thanks for that.
Yeah. So they're all kind of hoping that you display enough aptitude to sort of not be one really, really fast.
Okay. Well, is there anything that because I know you said there was the Dr. Blake that was doing the armor stuff.
Crow.
Dr. Crow. Is there anything I could think of to improve on his design?
Yes, you can give me a roll for that.
Technology?
Yeah, let's start with that.
37.
That's high enough. Give me an insight. See how much of that we can transfer.
20.
That's pretty good insight. Point out a few things about... well, I mean, obviously one thing you're going to want to do is cut down on the amount of fucking electronics you've got around all your joints. I mean, you're transmitting all this information through bunches and bunches of wires that are just either going to get bound up in something or be a really obvious weak point. So why not pass everything through a conductive plate? I mean, really, it'll do the job, right?
I'll suggest that.
That's just fucking stupid. A conductive plate would have to be fixed. Whereas this is a complicated like 8-directional moving joint, smartass. Yeah, but whoever said a conductive plate had to just connect up with more what you could have another plate. And another one. I mean, really. Chain mesh or something.
Yeah, they're all conductors, so they all conduct with each other.
I mean, really. I mean, you know, if you've got to assume you've got to be acid washing these, like, you know, for precision parts in there, right? So you just make them thinner and more of them, and now you've got, like, you can have a ring. It'll work. I mean, you can't say I know it works.
Yeah.
But you can at least give them something to think about.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, until he actually maybe tries it or something, you just look like a try-hard ass.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
It's whether he actually takes it on board and tries it for a start.
Spectre on comms for anybody who's still on them.
I eventually lost him, but he didn't do anything evil while I was managing to follow him, so yay for that.
Your newspapers, sir. Feel free to pass it round.
Global warming, warmer. Day after day, the temperature climbs, and the leading two theories offer little comfort. The first, that man-made global warming is using our technology against us, and if we use machines, we're doomed, and if we become brew farmers, we are also doomed. With no hope on that front, we turn to theory number 2, mutants. It's a fact that the global warming has only been happening while there have been mutants. Before that, it was cold weather. With mutants using their powers and causing temperatures to rise, how hot will it get before we resort to the unthinkable? Killing all the mutants who are causing global warming.
So written by Nikita?
Dadstro foiled by heroes. The Dadly Dadstro was foiled in his master plan to augment the Apocalypse with the Black Panther crystals by the heroic actions of the Cold Rock's Power Core. The plucking mutants had to do harrowing battle with the mutant mastermind and essentially defeat their own fathers. A task many of us would have found impossible. We have them to thank for the city not being under the sway of your dad with a secret military weapon. In other news, the owner-entrepreneur of Smart Technologies, Sexual Chocolate Anthony Smar, is quoted as being both hurt and upset at the military apparent understatement of the object's value and nature when asked to take temporary charge of it.
Who wrote that one?
Presidential nominees are in. With an election in November and the late withdrawal of 2 candidates, America looked doomed. However, 2 new candidates have stepped forward, designated Candidate A2 and Candidate B1. The 2 will now begin campaigning for your vote, in what will, as usual, be a lackluster and unentertaining but necessary process. As usual, only citizens may vote, but of course, all citizens must vote.
Craig!
Social section. Drake Air secures job as gopher. Hunky boy genius Thomas Drake is easily as famous as any of his illustrious relatives, being permanently crippled while saving both his parents in a nighttime robbery. Dashing Drake, known for his semi-reclusive lifestyle, as for his fine taste in arm candy, has been eschewed his shut-in life for the low-paying job of an intern at Smart Technology, run by charismatic sensual confection Anthony Smar. When approached to clarify the significance of the position, a spokesperson of Erotic Bonbon, Anthony Smar, had only this to say: "It is not the policy of Smart Tech to comment on our hiring process or on the status of our employees without their express consent. This reporter will still be pressing both Mr. Drake and Mr. desirable Claire Anthony Smart about the matter and more at this week's Drake Charity Gala.
I'm sorry, I'm judging from your reactions, you guys have some problem with caramel aperitif Anthony Smart.
Who wrote? Which newspaper is this, and who wrote the article?
This is the Post.
This is the Post.
Lana Svelte wrote that one.
Oh.
The Warrior.
Get ready for this one. Strap yourselves in, kids.
Call me President Robots. 2 new faceless robot candidates to spit out the Sedame dribble at you again. But the real truth is that both so-called secret candidates are computers made by special game designers to seem real. All you store that Star Wars game with its real people made out of ones and zeros. Well, your president is no different. It's all fake. It's designed to keep you placid. You have to wake up, people.
They're not wrong.
There's some hussy reporter after my man.
Soviet turns on the TV.
Fuck you.
Well,
Okay.
I probably will eventually. But I
Well,
don't know what
Nikita's left it on WCOC, so that's what you're getting.
Yeah, that would be what Nikita would watch.
Good morning, Cold Rocks. I am the brown-haired guy who was not Steve Ducey. With the recent savage sabotage of the WCOC transmitter by mutant renegades, the Cold Rocks powermongers, it is increasingly clear that leftist mutant agenda is so weak it cannot stand up against facts. The management are offering a $1,000 bounty for any information submitted which leads to the capture of a member of this criminal group. And now the Buckinghams with kind of a drag.
Hello?
Am I somewhere I can talk to her?
You're at work.
Is it private? Am I in a private place?
Well, until someone needs something.
Okay, just so you know, W. Carter is, they've got a bounty on our head for anybody who can capture us after that little trick you guys pulled with the antenna the other day.
Well, she did break their engine.
Yeah, but just saying. Not saying it was a bad idea, I'm just saying that that's why they're having bounties. So they don't like that, you know, we interfered with them. Thanks for the advice. Just thought I'd pass that on.
Do more training, military training. But that'd be about it.
Oh, okay, right, so you arrive here. Well, if it isn't Miss Stab Victim.
Does everybody know?
So, we are ready for exercise time, yes?
Yes.
Good, someone is energized. So who thinks one lap around Embassy will be enough? Ah, good. The cripple victim thinks it will be enough. Okay, off you go. You run your 1 lap. Everybody else, who thinks 2 is enough? A lot of hands go up. Well, it's not. 20 laps for the rest of you.
You've got to be faster.
I've learned from prior experience.
Under normal circumstance, that would have been, would you run 1 more lap than everybody else?
Zadka's jogging past you and she says, Instructor, how come Svetlana must only run 1 lap? Oh, that is a good point. That is a very good point. Do you think you could make 2 laps?
I think I could manage.
Good. 100, please. Off you go. Thank you. You can all run your 100 laps.
If you weren't petty about it, this wouldn't have happened.
I am learning my lessons.
Oh, that's enough, yes. Pat on shoulder.
Ow.
Oh, sorry, you hurt?
No, it is fine.
You didn't get stabbed by your dad too, did you? Sorry, by Dad's strobe, but he would have looked like.
Oh. No. Everything is fine.
Why do you hurt when I tap you on the back?
No reason.
You sure everything's fine? You know you can talk to me. We're sort of friends.
No, it's all okay.
Is it the same one you saw with Boris?
Was it the same one I saw?
Well, they are going together.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's right, yes. Yeah.
Where is your little friend?
Nikita.
I've been here the whole damn time.
She's right
Shit.
there.
Takes so long to do so many laps. Thanks for opening your fat yap.
You feeling okay, Nikita? You seem very
Let's see.
antagonistic.
Let's see how nice you feel after 99 laps.
But you've already done 99 laps.
You haven't?
None of us have. We're on like our second one now.
100. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna go hit the bench to relax. Bye.
Where'd you go?
So she's a super speeder, right? I mean, we all know that, yeah?
But then why is she always going on about mutants being horrible freaks when...
What?
I mean, I don't want to drop her in it, but every time mutants come up, she's always... they're freaks. They need to all die.
Wow, nice friend you have.
I don't know, something's wrong with her.
Mutants are into lousy, super fast little...
You haven't noticed her getting all grumpy lately and...
I just thought it was because her father is out of business.
Wait, what?
Yes, his shop is closed down. You did not know?
I saw it a couple of days ago and it was fine. I was taking the other Svetlana on a tour and it was open then.
This would have been last week?
Yeah. End of last week.
And you didn't notice the big closing down sale sign?
No.
Wow.
As far as I know, it wasn't there then, and I mean, maybe we passed it by just before he put it up. That's a shame. What happened? Did he kick...
Supply demand business competition. There is a new store, a deck of many things in town. It's just run
I was gonna say,
straight
it's
out
that
of
horrible
business.
deck of many things run by that rich son of a bitch.
The horrible deck of many things that you go to all the time
Well,
and buy things wrong.
I do, but...
It's actually a really great place to buy things because the prices are so fucking good and they have everything you want.
They are, but they put Nikita Daddy business out of business. That's not right.
It is American capitalism.
It'll be like the next Walmart.
What?
You know, the big American business that puts all the little businesses out
Hey,
of
I'm
business?
not the American expert around here.
No.
Except where, you know, shopping and clothing comes in. Okay, fine.
I'll keep doing my laps.
Okay, you waste your day.
I believe I still have to work at the Steam Blonde.
Yes, one last time. Oh, let us hope your the coincidental illnesses and food-related diseases stop happening today, huh? Right?
It's gruel. I can't tell. Can you tell whether it's good or bad? It's grey.
Needs more juiced squirrel.
Really, they squeak when you pour them in.
Oh God, what is that smell?
That's just it rehydrating. It'll go away.
Okay.
I don't know why we don't just get squirrel, come to think of it. They're Russians, they won't care. So you see you're just finishing up work. You see a familiar person in your area. Also, you know, signing out the book and everything.
Yeah.
Looks kind of like how you remember his sister.
Oh, I thought you said you finished on Sunday.
Yeah, I told Xander that because he still thinks I'm going to school.
Well, school isn't a place for smart people.
I know, not a popular opinion, but it's true.
Did he tell you what we found yesterday?
Haven't had a chance.
Okay.
But I'm betting it has something to do with what was all over the fucking TV.
And what was that?
Well, let's just say there was a big guy walking through town. Lightning and brimstone and fire.
Oh, yeah. I'll see you around.
This ain't over. You want privacy? You can have privacy. An annoying high-pitched noise fills your ear.
Well, that's obnoxious.
Yeah, well, no one more than about 4 feet away can hear us. Also, no listening devices.
Oh, okay. Well,
So handy to have around.
we found a machine. A magical machine underneath the,
Magical machine.
underneath the base that was powered by the souls of 13 orphan children.
I thought 12 was the limit.
Yeah, it's meant to be.
Wait. You know. No, I'm not here.
So we had the Archmage blow it,
Fuck's sake.
and there was an urn inside it. And out of the urn came
The Undertaker, yes, it makes sense. It makes no sense whatsoever, actually.
And he walked into a graveyard and lay down in a tomb.
If you don't want to tell me.
You know, I'm not joking.
Fair enough.
You know, ridiculous stuff like this happens more often than it should.
More often lately, like say in the last couple of weeks, ever since we started this game again.
Oh, and Destro almost killed Soviet.
Old news.
Oh, you already knew that?
Well, I mean, didn't he make Spectra turn her on fire or something?
No, later, after that, after I stabbed him, he waited at Soviet's house and stabbed her through the spine.
Oh,
Dr. Wolfman fixed her.
so we now have 2 Psimans.
No, Dr. Wolfman fixed her in time.
But not Psiman. That's gonna change things.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, that's awkward. Guess I better go visit her and pump her for information about all the things that Xander won't tell me.
You know where she lives, right?
Somewhere Russian?
Tell her where she lives. Oh, be careful. I think there are cameras in her apartment. That she didn't put, that someone else put there.
Well, I might ask why, because I have a fairly good idea why. Or should I say I have a fairly good idea D. Awkward!
Yeah, well,
Alright, gotta go home.
Yep. See ya. I won't tell Xander.
Good. You'll arrive home.
Anyone home?
Yeah, River's home.
How's your day?
Boring.
Well, it's school. It always is boring.
It's not for smart people.
But Mum keeps saying that, but she still said we have to go.
Well, I noticed you got out of it.
Only because I had to end up going to college.
And then you got a job.
That's
It
right.
makes you a dropout. Anyway, do I dare ask what dinner is?
I haven't even started. Why would you like?
Food.
Bad food?
Really bad food.
With that size of a roll, I think the pot went up in flames or whatever I was cooking
Well,
in.
because burnt is your floor on
Yep.
cooking, so...
But it's only when it rolls really fucking low. And
The term is well done.
it's well done,
It's
alright.
well done.
He's not done well at all.
Well done.
It's more of a case of clunk.
That's
Yeah, I knew macaroni and cheese always needed Teflon. Clink.
well.
You're supposed to serve what's in the pot, not the pot.
If you can cook better than me, then you cook it.
All right, I will.
Oh god.
Okay, about an hour later, a delicious smell is coming out of the kitchen.
What did you order?
I didn't order
You
anything.
did.
So anyway, there's like little tiny, neatly cut carrots and a little shaped meat bits and an ugly dollop of mashed potato. I don't know what to do with the mashed potatoes. They just always just look like a bunch of Helen Clark.
Oh, look in the rubbish bin.
Your porridge sculpture is still there.
You're looking for prepackaged food, are you?
No, there isn't any. She disintegrated it all.
Second day I made the top, and I'm telling you, Steve, I was ready to stop. The only clicking that I heard that day was the bones in my back that had gone astray. Uranium fever has done and got me down. Uranium fever, it's spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand,
I'm going out to stake me some government land.
uranium fever has done and got me down. Well, you pack up your things, you head out again into some unknown spot where nobody's been. You reach the spot where your fortune lies. You find it's been staked by 17 other guys. Well, I ain't kidding, I ain't gonna quit. That bug's done caught me and I've been bit. So with a Geiger counter and a pick in my hand, I'll keep right on staking that government land. Uranium fever has done and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand,
I'm going out to stake me some government land.
uranium fever has done and got me down.
The dark chamber is split by a cone of bright light. In the middle of it stands no one. Out of the darkness, the imperious voices of the tribunal ring. The accused will be brought forth. A cloaked figure brings forward a smoking canister on the end of a long twisted cord. One surface of the canister is marked by yellow and black stripes. It is set on the floor and in the middle of the light cone, and the device control on the end of the long cord is activated, and a cone of light of its own springs up out of the container, and a spectral form of Magnus appears.
You are accused of passing on information that is restricted to the third circles of the orders and above.
How do you plead? Guilty. Most guilty.
Very well.
The sentence for such crimes is banishment to Spellhold. One moment. I have a mitigating defense specification. Very well. You may log your defense specification at this time. It was necessary because the possessor of the Mask of Lanaru the Mad was attacking my colleagues, and they required that information as part of their defense. Those colleagues you specified would not have been able to accurately use that information as part of their defense. They would only have been able to run away from the possessor of the mask. That therefore is not sufficient excuse for you to pass it on to them. Oh, very well. However, I will point out that the rules are very clear and very specific. No living member of the council may pass on that information, and I am, as you can see, quite dead. Very well. A charge of innocence has been laid against this crime.
We would seek mitigation for not guilty so that we may prosecute in the future.
It is not possible to lay a charge of not guilty from a guilty or innocent verdict laid against a deceased member of the council, because therefore it is impossible to accelerate to a higher charge if they are later considered for another crime. As they are currently dead and not alive, and the laws apply specifically to living members of the council. Then perhaps I can help. A great crescendo of sound echoes through the chamber as a seal begins to form made out of octarine beneath the feet of the ghost. It becomes a 9-pointed star underneath him and glows with at first an azure and then a puce light, finally a dark burnt umber. As he into his ghostly form trails of like red and pink and yellow and white and grey and other coral and some purple and black, as a body is slowly constituted for him. Finally, gasping his first breath, Magnus falls to the floor of the chamber. Oh, dear God, that was like a whole body sneeze, but backwards. No, not guilty. Is now capable of being rendered as a verdict and charge. Very well. Then let his punishment begin. Hang on a minute now. You will begin a series of labors for the benefit of the council and magic users on this world in general. It may be impossible for you to see your associates for the immediate future.
Take heart. You will at least be around to be of use to others.
Now go from this place and begin your labors.